We have people working production for the sporting games. We have people on air. We have people writing. We have people tweeting. We have people that take pictures. We have, it seems like everything. People take video. We make packages. It's like we cover everything within this one organization. And so it takes a lot of people to do, but we have the people to do it, which is awesome.
Only one, so get up. Let's start a riot. Out of the box! Oh, what a hit!
Takes a big whack. Brian Parsons!
For Parsons to drive, you betcha! Brian Parsons unleashes a cannon! Let's start a riot. Riot, let's start a riot.
Kale Dolinsky finds some room. He walks into the back end and scores! Kale Dolinsky, perfection. But not enough there for McGinty. Put it moving out. Collins with daylight, a shot. Stopped by Ward. Rebound still loose. As Ward doesn't know where the puck is. Now comes back out. Top of the circle. Sean Ritchie sets up Blomgren. His wrist shot up high. He scores! Brett Blomgren doesn't get much sweeter than that. As they say, right where mama put the cookies. And a takeaway chance, Fez Khan, he scores! Fez Khan, the freshman with the dandy. The freshman stepping up in the spotlight for ASU. He scores! Stephen Collins wins it, and the undefeated streak remains for ASU. Holy cow! What a wicked wrist shot from Stephen Collins.
A couple years back when I came here as a freshman, I didn't have those opportunities. I had to fight for every opportunity I got. So I want to make more opportunities available in the future so that long after I'm gone, this freshman class and the underclassmen realize that this is their thing too. This is very much their organization, and they could play a big role in this if they want to.
Now you guys only have a 2-goal lead. What's going to be key in this third period to come out with the win?
I think it's just going to be sticking to our game. I mean, I think a lot of us are just a little rattled that we're a little too close to this. So I think just playing our game and sticking to the fundamentals and just keep quacking real hard out there. I think we'll get the W.
Thanks a lot, Ryan. Back to you guys.
ASU had this game circled on their calendar from the beginning. This was the team they had to beat this season. They had to get redemption.
They're a young team on the road. They're got to be a little bit tired. Austin mentioned it. That's why maybe the Sun Devils have been dominating the final 5 minutes of all the periods thus far. But a tired team on the road, down 1 goal. I feel like if their coach right now, Zombo, is saying you got to play physical because that's the only way they can get ASU off of their game.
Robbie Baker, Austin Controlis, I'm Nick Merrick, but don't go away just yet.
With a wake-up call for Arizona State University and a momentum shift to Eastern Michigan, the second period should go pretty well. Closing out, I'm Allison Cummings with Julian Lopez, Adriana Torres. Enjoy the game.
Good evening, hockey fans. Live from Tempe, Arizona at Oceanside Arena, I'm Ben Marjat, joined by Adriana Torres and Josh Franz.
I'm Adriana for Josh and Carrie.
I'm Carrie Crowley, alongside Allison Cummings and Josh Franz.
I'm Adriana Torres, along with Meg and Josh.
For Richard Flores and Julian Lopez, I'm Josh Franz.
Now looking at it, it's been a group of us students and a bunch of people I call my friends, who started this Walter Cronkite Sports Network, and we're just really dedicated sports journalists who want to do the best we can for ASU and put the best light on sports journalism possible, because when I came in here, sports really wasn't even in the foreground.
It's going to be hit in the air to deep right field. It's going, and it's going to be going out of the park. Abe Ruiz has a solo home run, and the Sun Devils are on the board.
Wow. That may have caused a traffic accident.
Trigg sets and fires. Reese swings, and it's going the opposite way into the left center field gap. Applin's coming home. DeMichael's rounding second. He'll round third, though. Wave him in. Abe Ruiz looks content with a double. DeMichael scores, and it's a 2-run double for Abe Ruiz.
And here we go from Marrero, carrying way out to left field. Will it make it? Yes! It's into the orange trees, folks. That's a home run from Devin Marrero, and that is how you pad your lead.
We're writing every ASU sport that there basically is. I mean, I meet students every day because our organization has grown so much, and I ask them what they do, and they say they write for Cronkite Sports, or they're part of Walter Cronkite Sports Network, and there's so many now that it's like, wow, I didn't even know that. That's great, and that's a great feeling because that means we've built something that freshmen can use, sophomore can use, everyone's getting experience, and that's what we want.
A nice block there from Paszynski. He was a blocking machine last year, hoping to get that going again. Felix on the other end drives inside through a crowd and gets it to go. Gordon driving it inside, finds Carson in the far corner, who gets the shot to go. Bruce Lampative now trying to dunk it from down low after a huge pass down the length of the court, and a drive there from Gordon, and suddenly this is a game. Gilling now sending a deep pass to Felix, who drives inside, gets up high, and draws the foul. What a dunk right there.
Yeah, for now at least. Who knows if I'm ever gonna. Good evening, everybody, and welcome inside Oceanside Ice Arena, where tonight the Arizona State Sun Devils Division II Elite Squad plays host to the Long Beach State 49ers. My name is Richard Forwards, and as always, I'm joined by Jason Chesler. And Jason, let's start out tonight talking about who's in net for the Arizona State Sun Devils. It's going to be Corey Frank. Kind of an interesting little saga happened to him last week. Go ahead and tell us about it.
Yeah, Corey Frank certainly had an interesting Saturday night last week against SDSU. Now, we saw Frank get pulled at the start of the third period. In the second intermission between the second and third, Kyle Dietrich went out between the pipes for the Sun Devils. We thought that might have been a performance issue. ASU was trailing San Diego State at the time. However, I spoke to assistant coach Lysagar earlier this week, and coach told me that Corey Frank actually pulled himself from that game. Frank was feeling a little bit ill at the time. He's obviously better tonight. He's back out there on ice. He had a great week of practice, according to Coach Lysagar. And coach was impressed. He finds him quite the team player, being willing to pull himself when he felt like he couldn't give the team his best performance.
Yeah, you know what, I think this is going to be an interesting game for him, because I think it's going to be a chance for him to kind of get back on track. He started the season with a 6.00 goals against, so it'd be huge for his confidence to have a good game against Long Beach State. That's certainly very possible, as Long Beach State comes in with just a 1-4-1 record so far to start the season.
Yeah, Cal State Long Beach has not been too impressive early on this ACHA Division II season. Obviously, anything can happen here. They could go on a run. This is a team that we expect to be big and physical, according to Coach Lysagar at least. But this is also a team that really struggled against the San Diego State team that ASU seemed to be able to handle when they played discipline.
And checking the starting lineup for the Sun Devils, that top line again of Kuda, Butler, and Morgan starting out front. And meanwhile, at the blue line, it's going to be Jacob Weissman and Dan Kenzie. Again, interestingly enough, last week, Jacob Weissman did not play that second game against San Diego State. I don't think we were able to find out why he was not in that game. Probably a healthy scratch. But we're going to take a break as we play the national anthem. Enjoy the play on our national anthem. Just about ready to drop the puck here from Oceanside, Arizona State, Cal State Long Beach. checking the lineup for Cal State Long Beach. Going to be number 17, James Roboletto. Number 19, Ian Hong. Number 9, Taylor Abramson. Number 10, Zach Zomaya. And in net for Long Beach State is going to be Nick Juster. And Juster on the season, checking his stats, comes in with a goals against average. That is absolutely amazing, Jason. 24.60 goals against, but that's just in one game.
Yeah, not a whole lot of time so far on the year for Juster. Just 7.32 minutes on ice. Long Beach State, they've played 4 different goalies so far this year. Definitely trying to find a bit more stability in that. They'll need it against the Sun Devils.
We're on our way from Oceanside, shut out by Jason Kudo right off the bat. Gets into the pads of Juster, and now it's taken by Long Beach State. They try to get into the zone, taken by number 19, Hong. Here comes Hong, gets it broken up, however, by Jason Kuda. Shot on there, just goes wide, whistle blown. I think it was offside, was the call on that one. Delayed offside, as he was not able to clear it out. Or really touch it up across the blue line, so going to have a offensive zone faceoff coming for ASU. And by the way, there's something I want to correct, because for the last 6 games, I have called the captain of the Sun Devils by the wrong last name. So we're going to change that this week. Justin Havriliak is your ASU captain. So I apologize, Justin. I've been screwing up your name all season long.
That long eye, definitely a challenge sometimes.
Exactly, and here is Havriliak, who takes a shot on, and it's covered up straight away by Juster. And Jason, it's going to be interesting to see the Sun Devils, what they want to do in this game. We've seen them from time to time. They kind of come and go, if you will. Not able to get a lot of offensive zone time. In that last series against San Diego State, they were able to pressure them a lot. So Arizona State got to come out strong here and really press the forecheck and make this offense come out strong, get a little bit of momentum going on the offensive side of the puck. Is Havriliak has it here. He'll dump it in deep to Cottonwar. Ryan Moore as well. Moore looks for Havriliak, who goes down. No call, however. And now it's going to be Conzer near side that picks it up, and the puck is out of play. Let's see where we get a face-off here. I think we're getting inside the 49er zone.
Early on in this one, the Sun Devils providing a lot of pressure. I know Coach Weisigar said that the general game plan was to be physical out there. Everybody's certainly a little disappointed with the number of penalties the Sun Devils have gotten, Coach being no exception. And while he doesn't want to see his guys in the box nearly as much as they have been, they've got to keep their physicality out there, especially against the Long Beach State team that they expect to want to bully them around.
Wood shot, he's no goal, just off the post. I thought it was in, but apparently it stayed out just at the blue line as Rob Wood, with a huge shot away there, just misses. A little bad break there for ASU. Here comes Long Beach State. Oh, just misses the stick there of number 19. That's Ian Hong. Would have been a big chance and would have been huge for Long Beach State to get on the board, but they do not. It's thrown in deep here. Chased on by number 10, Zach Somaya, as well as number 3, Jesse Park, and deep. They go to work along the far side boards. Finally picked up by Rob Wood. Now it's Charles Etzen. Goal scorer already this season, just dumps it in. It's going to be icing. And Jason, one thing I noticed is a new defensive pairing out there. Jacob Brown making his debut for the Sun Devils this season. We haven't seen him yet this year, and he's playing alongside Andrew Hefter, who assisted on the game-winning goal last Saturday against San Diego State.
It'll be interesting to see how Brown fits in with the rest of these defensive pairings. I mean, this defense has been spectacular for the Sun Devils. Played solid defense and attacking from the blue line on the offensive zone.
Long Beach State controls it. They come across the line, shot under the pads of Corey Frank, and he'll cover up. Nice chance there by, I believe, Elon Dunayev, excuse me. Kind of a tough one. Hope I get it right. Now we're going to have an offensive zone faceoff coming from Long Beach State. And so far, Jason, it seems like Long Beach State doing a pretty good job offensively, getting a couple shots away. They've been in their zone. Looks like seems like a little bit more than the Sun Devils have earlier on in this one.
Yeah, the 49ers is staying more on the attack, getting that time and control stat up more than most teams have against the Sun Devils, at least through the first 2 minutes of this one. They're going to want to keep the pressure up, especially in scenarios like this. Defensive zone turnovers have been the bane of the Sun Devils' existence this year. If Long Beach State can force one, they know they can get scored.
Granado looking in front, and he scores. Late call there, but Granado finds it in front. I believe he had Parker Fultz with him, and we're going to wait to see who gets the goal, but Granado came in across the line with speed, got him behind the net, looked in front.
And that's the risk of doing exactly what I was just speaking about, Richard. If you're going to pressure a team in their own defensive zone, sure, you're going to run into those chances where you can get a defensive zone turnover. But if they're able to make crisp passes, get a long dump in like the Sun Devils just got, it's going to set them up for breakaways.
Goal's going to go to Granado. Jacob Weissman's going to get the assist there at 2:10 of the first period. So the Sun Devils jump out to an early lead here. So big job for them. Last week they fell behind a couple times to San Diego State. They were able to come back, however. So this is very nice to see them jump out early.
You certainly never want to play from behind in any sport, but especially a sport like hockey, where controlling the pace of the game can be so vital. Against SDSU when ASU struggled, and against the NAU Ice Jacks where they actually dropped the game, we saw the Sun Devils lose control over the pace of the game sometimes. But if they stay in front of Long Beach State, they can control the way the game's played.
Kuda with a chance as he wraps it around just off the pads there of Juicer, and the Sun Devils will go to work and deep. It's going to be Brady Morgan and Jason Cooter that go to work. It's Morgan far side looking for Butler, but it's picked up by Jacob Weissman. Weissman, a defenseman, getting in on the offense. What else is new? Kenzie shot on, just misses off the back of the net, and the Sun Devils will lose it here to Long Beach State. Couple nice chances by the ASU, but they're going to go to battle and try to keep it in the zone. They do. Justin Butler gives chase here, along with number 19, Ian Hong. Still battle. Battle continues. It's won by Butler. Morgan in front gets it picked off by a 49er. And now here they come. Hong now across the line here. Long Beach State comes in. Shot backhand. Nice save, Corey Frank. We're going to go with Zach Zamaya with a nice chance there. And again, there's a kind of mistake that we see from ASU allowing that breakaway chance from Zamaya. That's something that they got to correct if they want to continue to be the championship caliber team that we all think they can be.
Yeah, ASU making a turnover there, but certainly plenty of credit to be given to Cal State Long Beach. As Butler is on a breakaway chance here, not going to happen.
Couldn't quite come up with a puck.
That's the second breakaway chance where Cal State Long Beach have made a very solid, crisp pass in the neutral zone to get the puck across the blue line and get on the attack. On that first try, in the beginning of the first period, Ian Hogg fanned on his shot. That time, Corey Frank was just able to move too well and stay in front of the backhanded try. But still, two good chances for Cal State so far in this one.
Face-off comes in the far side corner, battle on here by Cottonmore and Moore. Moore has it, and deep, looks in front for Everly. Can't quite find him. Now it's Conzer back in the line. Here's Conzer wrapping around looking for Moore. Can't quite find him. And now he'll throw it, wrapping around again. Picked up by Long Beach State here. They look to clear. They can't quite do it. And they still can't clear it. Picked up by Cottonmore and deep. There's Cottonmore along the far side boards. He's going to look to go in front, but it's picked off here by number 13, Matt Jolliffe. Jolliffe can't quite control it. Now Long Beach State's James Roboletto comes in across the line, takes a shot, and it's into the netting and out of play. 15:33 to go. Sun Devils lead it 1-0.
Seems like the Sun Devils are playing a bit less patiently on offense. I don't necessarily mean that as a bad thing if you're an ASU fan out there. In the past games, ASU's been very focused on maintaining their possession in the offensive zone. They've been willing to maintain the puck near the boards and without serious scoring chances if it let them hang on to control of possession. Right now, though, they're really trying to force the puck in front of the net when they've had it in the attacking zone, really trying to set up those chances early and often. It's got them one goal so far. We'll see how it works out in the rest of the game.
Andrew Hefter has it here in his own zone. He looks to clear it out to the winner. Now it's going to be Parker Fultz that tries to grab it at the center ice, and now he gets it in deep here. He's got a man in front, just misses the stick of 21. Granado shot here from the point by Brown. Rebound, puck's loose in front. And now it's going to be Long Beach State that picks it up in their own zone. Wrapped around, it's going to be picked up by Andrew Yellen. Yellen can't get it out. Now it's Fultz here in the slot. Fultz tries to get a shot away, blocked away by a 49er. And now here comes Long Beach State, 3-on-3. Across the line, it's Hong. Here comes Hong working with the puck far side. Tries to get it to a teammate. Now it's going to be Parker Fultz on a breakaway chance here. He comes in across the line. Shot on, he scores! Parker Fultz on the breakaway. Makes it 2-0 Sun Devils.
Sometimes hesitation can be the best move of them all, Richard. So far, Nick Juster has looked good moving side to side in net. He's done a good job keeping up with pucks. The 2 pucks he's allowed in were those breakaways. At that time, it wasn't a move at all. It was the hesitation that got him. Expected the puck to start going stick side, expected someone to move, but instead just maintained possession, put it right over the glove side end.
First goal of the season for Parker Fultz, unassisted, to give the Sun Devils a 2-goal lead early in this one. So this is exactly what the Sun Devils need to do, Jason. Make their mark early on and get some confidence going as a shot on here goes wide. Picked up finally by Rob Wood. Back in the line here. It's going to be Weissman. Weissman takes a shot that's blocked away in front. And now it's going to be picked up here by Pohas. Pohas gets it broken up near center ice by Weissman. Now across the line, it's Long Beach State. Nice job defensively by Dan Kinsey to stop a 49er chance there. Now it's going to be Kinsey near side. Finds Edson. He can't quite get it out. They finally do. And now Arizona State controls it, but not for long. Well, that's picked up by number 17, James Roboletto. Battle along near center ice here. Both teams going to work. Thrown in deep by number 23, Elon Danaev. Corey Frank controls it and finds Weissman. Weissman trying to get it out, can't quite do it. They battle here in the Sun Devil zone. It comes out. That was number 13, Matt Jolliffe. Can't quite show it. Now it's going to be Butler in across the line with speed. He makes a move through 2 49ers. Can't quite had the puck kind of bounce off his stick there. Bad puck luck, or that probably was going to be a goal for Justin Butler. Now
Justin Butler is an incredible skater out there. That entire Sun Devil first line, Brady Morgan, Justin Butler, Koda Ingvar, they've all got breakaway speed and incredible skating ability. Butler showed it off there, but couldn't quite finish.
Now it's Butler and Kuda again. They go 2-on-2. Here's Butler again, showing up that speed. Shot on, goes wide. That was kind of a shot pass. Kuda wasn't able to get to the front there. Kuda finds Morgan. Morgan finds Butler in deep. Wraparound chance. Can't quite find a Sun Devil stick. And it's going to be number 19, Ian Hong. That tries to make a move. Now it's dumped in here by number 3, Jesse Park. Now it's picked up by Iwascu as the 49ers will go for a change. Taken by Konzer in his own zone now. Has all day to work with the puck. Now it's Butler again. Butler in across the line. He's got Kuda with him. Tries to make a move. Konzer takes a shot, just misses wide. Picked up by Butler in front. Kuda has a chance. Puck's still loose in front. And it's Kuda that controls it. Finally taken here by 49ers. They try to clear it, but kept in the line nicely by Konzer. Konzer finds Kuda. Kuda going to take a shot pass looking for Justin Butler near side. Wrapped all the way around and picked up here by the 49ers, and they will look to clear it out here and thrown in deep, and they'll have to go for a change. Picked up by Konzer. Konzer wraps it around looking for Cottonwar near side. Here's Cottonwar looking for Havriliak, but now it's Ryan Moore and across the line. Another breakaway chance. The captain shot on, just misses wide. And now it's going to be Long Beach State that controls it. They can't quite get in across the line, and it's going to go all the way back into the 49ers zone. And nice job there by the goaltender, Nick Juster, of clearing the puck, giving his team a little chance to reset as Long Beach State controls it, but it's picked off here by Havriliak. Now Ryan Moore. Ryan Moore and Cottonwar go to work. Cottonwar gets it right into the boards here, but he still controls the puck. Cottonwar looks in front. Rebound. Sluice. Ryan Moore scores. Cottonwar looked in front for number Ryan Moore. Excuse me. Wow, blanked on the name. Ryan Moore found the rebound. Make it 3-0 Sun Devils.
And you know, minutes before that goal, we saw Nick Juster make a heads-up play, clearing that puck with a high pass to prevent a defensive zone turnover. But breakaways will ruin a goalie's day out there, and that's what's happening to this Long Beach State defense right now. Neutral zone turnovers are being punished very well by the Sun Devils right now. All 3 goals have come off the breakaway, and that's a dangerous facet to add to this Sun Devil offense.
By the way, that is the 3rd goal of the season for Ryan Moore, assisted by Havriliak and Cottonwar. They get the assist on that one, as the Sun Devils have it here in the offensive zone. Apologize, I'm trying to write down my stats here. Shot loose, pucks in front and covered up by Juster. Offense is on faceoff coming for ASU, and they lead at 3-0. So far so good, if you're a Sun Devil fan at least. They've controlled the pace of play, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, the Sun Devils aren't waiting around for anything on the offensive zone. The second they get that puck across the blue line, they're looking to get puck in front of the net. They're looking to get someone a chance from the slot. And so far, it's worked out for them. It has opened them up to a couple of good counterattack chances from Long Beach State. But both times, one was a fan shot, one was a good save by Corey Frank. Hasn't quite been enough to put the puck in the twine. But we'll see if Long Beach State stays with this strategy, keeps trying to counterattack, or if they eventually try to do more to stop ASU from getting in that offensive zone and stop this Sun Devil attack before it even gets started.
Rob Wood's going to take the faceoff here for ASU. They win it. Back in the line, it's kept in by Muller. Muller finds Edson far side, and he'll take a shot that's worked around looking for Randall. John Randall has it here for ASU. Now it's Rob Wood. Wood has all day to work it in deep. Wraps it around, back in line, Muller. Muller just throws it in looking for a Sun Devil and a... Let's see what we have. The call is here. I'm not quite sure. The net came off, I believe. Yeah. I believe the net came off.
Another stoppage of play, another offensive zone face-off for the Sun Devils. And right now this line out there has been pretty dangerous so far in this one. Butler's looked explosive tonight.
Jason Kuda takes a shot right off the face-off that's stopped by Juster, and it's controlled here by Arizona State. Jason Kuda looking to find Justin Butler in deep, can't quite do it. They still battle here. Now it's going to be Butler in deep. Kuda has all day to grab the puck here. He'll work in near side. Gets it back to Butler in deep. Butler's got Morgan working in front, but back in the line it's Muller. Muller across the ice to Kinsey back at the blue line. Kinsey turns it over, but he battles along with it there, but Long Beach State's going to control it. That'll be number 9, Taylor Abramson, that brings it in, but not for long as it's brought right back by the Sun Devils. Across the line it's Butler. Butler's got Morgan and Kuda. What else is new? Shot on there by Kuda right into the pads of Juster. And another save by Juster. So we'll have another offensive zone face-off for Arizona State with 10:08 remaining. First period.
Good positioning and good eye there from Nick Juster, not allowing any screening going on from the couple of ASU players away on the break. Looked like Cottonor was trying to get in front of him, but Juster has kept his eye on the puck, handled the Kuda slapper pretty easily.
Looks like Juster's having a lot of trouble with his pads. This is the second time now he's kind of had to adjust his pads and his skates. This is interesting. You don't see this much. Usually goaltenders come out and their pads actually stay on. But
yeah, not something you talk about a lot, but there's a lot of gear for these goalies to wear out there. Not surprised something's going a little wrong.
We have a gear problem, so I don't know if we're going to have a stoppage or we're going to have a goaltending. I think we're going to have a goaltender change so that we don't have to wait an hour for him to redo his skates. So Juster's going to come out after allowing 3 goals, and his replacement is going to come in, and it's going to be number 32, Steven Strother, who replaces Juster.
Strother's got the most time of any of these goalies out there. Pretty much as much time as the other 3 goalies combined for Long Beach State. Juster being the least experienced of these goalies. Rocking a 5.82 goals against average so far on the season. 1-2 record, 206 minutes played over 4 games.
Moore's going to come in across the line for the Sun Devils and broken up by 49ers, but taken here by Havrilyak. Havrilyak back to the line, shot on there by Owascu, is blocked away and into the netting and out of play.
And it's easy to blame Juster. Giving up 3 goals in 10 minutes certainly doesn't look impressive on the stat sheet, but all 3 of those goals were on Sun Devil breakaways. All 3 of those goals came from neutral zone turnovers from Long Beach State. It's hard to hold those chances against Nick Juster. He looked good against the more set Sun Devil offense when he actually had defensive players back to help him out.
Face-off is won by the 49ers, but they can't get it out as it's Konzer that kind of chirps in there and finds the puck, trying to look for Havrilyak there in front for the Sun Devils. Can't do it. And it's going to be cleared by the 49ers. Back near center ice, it's Konzer who will just throw it in on net. And it'll be Strother that sends it off for one of his teammates. Back in line, though, it's Konzer who keeps it in. Konzer, big shot on! And it's going to go wide. There of Strother. In deep now, it's Ryan Moore, and we're going to have a penalty coming as we have a Long Beach State 49er that's down on the ice. Face first, and Havrilyak is going to go to the box. So again, showing up again, the penalty problems for Arizona State.
Yeah, we've certainly noticed this team's knack for picking up penalties here in the booth, Richard. Coach Leitzigar pointed it out too when I talked to him on Thursday. Frankly, he said that if players keep racking up penalties and particular if a few players keep racking up as many penalty minutes as they've gotten so far, and he left that one up to the imagination a little bit. These guys know that they'll find themselves carrying a clipboard on Saturday if they make stupid penalties on Friday.
I couldn't agree more with that. As it's going to be a power play here for the Long Beach State 49ers for the next 2 minutes. As Briliak went to the box for boarding for 2 minutes. And Long Beach State's going to control it here. They try to get it in. It's blocked off a skate in the Sun Devil. Going to be cleared out here by Kinsey. Back near center ice. It's taken by number 9, Taylor Abramson. Abramson finds number 20. That's Christian Pojas, but he turns it over to Granado. Here comes Granado. He's got Fultz with him. Shot on, just misses that top corner as Parker Fultz has already, Granado actually had the puck there, and he scored a goal earlier in the game, as did Parker Fultz. So that line has been showing up big here early on in this one, on this Friday night from Oceanside. Nice job there by Morgan, but he loses his stick and no call coming. Maybe holding the stick or something. Chance in front by Randall as the puck kind of deflected off a Long Beach State player and somehow found the pads of Steven Strother. So offensive zone faceoff coming with 58 seconds to go on the Long Beach State power play.
This ASU PK unit has been a strength of theirs all season long, and we're seeing more of it so far on this first power play chance by Long Beach State. The Sun Devils not just being content to clear the puck and cut off passing lanes in their own zone, but actually dialing up the pressure in Cal State's defensive zone.
And they have the puck here. They win the faceoff on the penalty kill, interestingly enough, and it's finally taken here by number 17, James Robolato. Robolato is going to find number 3, Jesse Park, in across the line. They can't quite control it. Now it's 13, Matt Jolliffe. Chance puck still loose in front, finally taken here by Morgan. Brady Morgan, what else is new on the penalty kill? Already a shorty this year for him. Battling here and deep by Randall, but it's taken away by Danaev. Danaev trying to work it, but it's broken up by Butler, and where's the puck? It's in deep here. Butler gives it up to a Long Beach State player. Now it's going to be number 9 for Long Beach State, Abramson. Abramson across the line takes a shot. Blocker save Frank. Frank hasn't seen a lot of action so far. It's probably one of the first shots on goal so far. Only 4 unofficially. So 4 shots on goal for Long Beach State and 3 goals for ASU. That kind of tells the story of this first 12 and a half minutes.
Yeah, the Sun Devils have really just dominated possession so far in this one. Long Beach State looked to be able to control the puck out of the gate in this one. The first 2 minutes were pretty back and forth, but since about the 18-minute mark, it's really been all Sun Devils, with the occasional puck getting loose in the neutral zone and giving ASU some trouble.
We're back at full strength as the ability to have Briliak has expired. Jason Kuda's going to come in across the line, but Justin Butler is just offside, and so the puck is going to come just outside the Long Beach State zone.
Butler a little too fast for his own good on that one. It'll be interesting to see if this lead keeps building for the Sun Devils. Does the ASU coaching staff want to see some different lines out there, or will it be the standard 3rd and 4th line providing depth for the Sun Devils?
We saw last week that the 3rd line for the Sun Devils and the 4th line as well showed up pretty big, especially on that Saturday game. I think it was like maybe 3 goals from that line on Saturday, and that's what really won them the game. That's going to be huge going forward, is that secondary scoring that we talk so much about, and one of my favorite words. As the puck is in deep here, it's battled on by John Randall, finally won by Edson. Edson shot pass in front looking for Randall. Now it's Rob Wood takes a backhand chance. That's nice save though by Strother, and Rob Wood still has it. He works for the here near side. Battled on here by number 10, Zach Zamaya, and number 5, Daniel Horowitz. Finally taken by Long Beach State's number 19. Now it's number 10, Zach Zamaya, who has it here. Zamaya tries to find Ian Hong, can't do it. Now it's Edson in across the line. He's got Wood with him. Shot on there, goes way wide and out of play. So the faceoff is going to come outside the Long Beach State zone with 6 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the first period.
I've noticed in this first period for the Sun Devils a bit of an absence of Koda Ingbar and Brady Morgan, 2 guys we've talked about a lot on that Sun Devil first line. Coaching staff might be trying to give those 2 a rest, or maybe just trying to get some extra minutes for some other guys out there.
I think this is a perfect time for this coaching staff to really find out who these guys are, because we've seen a lot of movement on those third and fourth lines. So maybe this is a weekend where that third and fourth line could really cement themselves if they play well, as the Sun Devils start to face better competition in the second half of the season. Now it's battle here near center ice. It's Havrilliak, finds Brown. Brown tries to find Havrilliak, but it's Hefter that picks it up at center ice. Hefter, and across the line finds Moore. Moore can't get a shot away. Now it's going to be Cottonwar that battles along here near side, along with number 23, Elon Danayev. Now it's going to be Cottonwar that wins the puck battle there. Not for long though, as it's back here near side, picked up by Moore and deep. Moore looking in front. That's picked up by Jacob Weissman here back at the blue line. He works. Weissman shot on, blocked away, but he regains his own rebound. Now it's Havrilliak back at the line, shot on, nice save by Strother. Ryan Moore was right there for the rebound though.
It's Strother doing an important job there, smothering that puck. Ryan Moore just looming over him right in front of the net, ready to poke in anything that squirted away. Important job to get the stoppage of play there, and Steven Strother delivered on it.
Well, this is a perfect time to, for what we like to call a tease in the business, because coming up at intermission, we are going to have a full intermission team for the first time this season, as Carla Bombard, Kennedy Collier, and Julian Lopez are going to break down the first period. And what they saw, Kennedy Collier making his WCSN debut as well, so look forward to that. It should be a fun one. Look for that. Coming up in about 5 minutes as we wind down play here in the first period, Sun Devils with a 3-goal lead that they have held for the entire game. Back here it's Muller. Icing is waved off, and Muller is going to work it up here looking for Parker Fultz. Fultz near center ice finds Winter. Winter can't quite corral it, and now it's Granado that comes in. And offside is going to be the call. So the faceoff is going to come outside the Long Beach State zone. 4:32 to go. First period.
You have to begin to wonder what's it going to take for Long Beach State to get themselves back in this game. The 3-goal lead is obviously nowhere near insurmountable with 2 periods of hockey to play.
Kuda in across the line, shot on, blocker save by Strother. Nice job by Butler to win that faceoff and find Kuda. That got the shot away, and now it's going to be Kuda that chases here, far side. Kuda, Morgan, and Butler. What else is new? That line impressed all season long. Brady Morgan's the leading goal scorer and point scorer on this team so far. And 12 points. Now it's Butler here near side. Kuda as well near the faceoff circle. It's Butler looking in front for Jason Kuda. Just misses his stick, and Kuda will pick it up here far side. Back in the line it's Muller. Muller working with Kinsey, so a little change on the blue line there for the Sun Devils. Interestingly enough, no Weissman working with Kinsey. Shot chance in front here as Brady Morgan just misses his stick, and the puck is battled in deep. Back in the line, it's Kinsey waits. Kinsey can't keep it in. It's brought out here by Long Beach State's number 10, Zach Zamaya. Zamaya in across the line, tries to make a move, but Sun Devil defense stands tall, and they'll throw the puck in deep in the Long Beach State zone. It's going to be Jason Kuda and Justin Butler that give chase, as the Sun Devils will change it up. With 3 minutes to go, and Long Beach State just throws it in, and they go for a change. It's Justin Butler here. Butler looking for Randall. Randall in across the line. Now it's Konzer who picks up the puck here. Konzer tries to make a move. He goes down. No call coming. Now it's Rob Wood that has it in deep. Here's Wood. Works with it here. Battle along with number 13, Matt Jolliffe. Now it's going to be Randall looking far side. Edson in front. Puck still loose. Cleared away by the Long Beach State defense. Picked up by Elon Danayev. And Danayev works it around but can't get it out. And it's Rob Wood. Back line of Woski. One-timer just misses wide. And Konzer's going to keep it in here. Here's Konzer. Shot on. Shot pass in front looking for Edson. Just goes wide. And now it's going to be Rob Wood here. Good stuff offensively for the Sun Devils. Good puck movement. Shot in front. Puck still loose in front. It's Edson that picks it up. Even better save by Steven Strother. This is some of the best offensive chances we've seen from the Sun Devils all game long. He's having fun in the back of the net. Shot on there. Goes wide by Rob Wood. Good stuff here by this line. Edson, Wood, and Randall. Now it's a Waskew. Shot on just goes wide. Kept in line by Cottonwar. Extended offensive zone time. That's Long Beach State defense has got to be tired. That puck did not come out, folks. That was on the blue line, so bad call there and a big break for Long Beach State as they were out there for a very long time.
Yeah, great possession there by the Sun Devils. Some great saves made, though, by Steven Strother. And for a while there, that game was getting a little bit more back and forth, which has to play into Long Beach State's favor. Even though the Sun Devils scored all 3 of their goals on breakaway chances, which they'd find in a more neutral zone-based hockey game, they've really been able to sit on their lead for most of this first period by doing what they did on that very last possession, just maintaining possession in Long Beach State's defensive zone.
So it'll be Christian Pojas that brings in across the line and the shot on. Corey Frank makes the save. And so an offense on faceoff coming for Long Beach State with under 2 minutes to go first period. Let's see what they can do here if they can win the face-off and maybe get some momentum for them.
Great point, Richard. I mean, ASU has done a dominant job sitting on the puck, sitting on their lead in their offensive zone so far this period, but they haven't been able to build it past 3. If Long Beach State can get a quick possession going, get some momentum back, maybe even score a goal, that can do huge things for their confidence going into the second.
Strother comes way out of his net. Big shot on by Havrilyak. Even better save. Still loose in front and cleared out by the Long Beach State defense. Havrilyak had a huge chance there, but even better save by Strother as it's in the Arizona State zone, and it comes into the netting and out of play. Watch the delay game there, but it must have deflected, so we're going to have an offensive zone faceoff coming for Long Beach State. 1:11 to go. Triple ones on the board in the first period. Looks like it's going to be number 23. Denaya that's going to take the face-off for Long Beach State along with Ryan Moore. So the 23s taking the face-off, but Moore gets kicked out and it'll be Havrilyak that's going to take the face-off for the Sun Devils. It's won by Long Beach State. They'll just throw it and wrap it around. It's going to be picked up, however, by Jacob Brown. Reports the final minute of play in this first period. It's going to be the captain. Here's Havrilyak. Here's center ice. He just dumps it in. Big Cottonmore and Havrilyak to give chase. Puck is cleared out to center ice, picked up by Weissman. He just throws it in deep, and the Sun Devils will have to reset. Late offsides almost there. Parker Fultz gives chase, but can't do it, and the puck is picked up here by number 12, Malchewski. Eric Malchewski. The puck is in deep here in the Sun Devil zone, picked up by Kenzie. Kenzie wraps it around looking for Weissman. Weissman looking for that stretch pass for Parker Fultz, thrown in deep here by Long Beach State. Granado goes down near center ice. And 25 to go. Sun Devils control it in their own zone. They'll work it out. It's Granado in across the line. He's got Winter. He's got Fultz with him. Fultz just misses the stick of Parker Fultz, who was in the slot area looking for a chance. Now it's Kenzie. Kenzie wraps it around. Backhand chance looking for Granado. Far side. Can't quite find his stick as we wind down the first period. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that'll do it for the first period of play for Oceanside Arena. Arizona State's up 3-0 after 1. And Jason, a pretty solid period of play by the Sun Devils. They controlled the offensive zone for most of that period.
Yeah, that period was pretty much all ASU as we're getting shots on net right now. And the shots on net pretty much says it all for that period. 21 shots on for the Sun Devils, 5 for the Long Beach State 49ers. ASU just controlled the puck pretty much that entire period. They picked up their first 3 goals in the first half of that period on breakaway chances, on those neutral zone turnovers by Long Beach State that led to breakaway tries, fast skating from these Sun Devil forwards that they were able to put in the net. But they maintained their lead with a completely different style of play, and that was just locking it down the offensive zone, not letting the puck even get near that neutral zone, except for the last 2 minutes or so where Long Beach State actually got a couple of offensive zone face-offs.
Yeah, Jason, I thought that this first period here was more along the lines of what Arizona State needs to do and what we need to see from them to be successful. That chance near the end of the period by that fourth line of Edson and I believe Fultz was probably the best offensive chance the Sun Devils got. They didn't get on the board there, but if they continue to play like that, they're going to be a tough team to beat as the season rolls on.
I agree, Richard. This is pretty much exactly how Coach LeClaire drew things up for this Sun Devil offense. There's a reason that first line for ASU, which we've barely gotten to see tonight, is Morgan, Butler, and Angbar. It's because they all have that breakaway potential. The breakaway has been the key to the Sun Devils' goal-scoring ability in this one.
our goal scorers after the first period, Mike Granato, Parker Fultz, and Ryan Moore, to make that lead 3-0 after one. Myself and Jason are going to take a little break, but stay tuned for our intermission report. Cara, Kennedy, Julian will have it for you. You're watching Sundeville Hockey on Cronkite Sports!
When you support A, you're doing more than supporting the programs you love. You're supporting possibilities. You're making sure there's a place for independent voices, ideas, and perspectives. You're opening children's minds, helping them discover who they are and what they can be. You're giving everyone the chance to find inspiration from the arts. And you're opening doors to the wonders of the world. To discover more, experience more, be more. Support possibilities. Support Arizona PBS. Thank you.
How do we rise to the challenges before us? Arizona State University.
Gentlemen, it's time. Now time to show who we are. Gentlemen, the Pac-12, brother! It's time for us to put it on the line and get out there and show them how to tailgate for Sun Devil football! Yeah! Go Devils! Woo! Woo!
Both my mom and dad played basketball in Indiana, you know, the Hoosier capital. They're both fans of the Bulls, you know, growing up in the 90s, and I'm a 90s baby. So they love Jordan and the Bulls era, so my parents threw me into sports kind of early to try to get an advantage because they knew that it was possible that I could become a professional athlete. I have a strong Arizona family base here. Most of the people have been supporting me and my family with basketball since I was a little kid. So, you know, having my family here watch me, you know, every home game, my grandmother, it was a huge factor. And my mom's an alumnus from Arizona State, so I kind of had the ASU blood in my system from a kid. A lot of people figured that I had bad grades in high school and that I wasn't a smart kid, but you know, the NCAA requires a certain grade point average with a certain SAT or ACT scale. My grade point average was about a 2.9 and I needed a 19 on my ACT and I got an 18, so I was kind of off just a little bit on the sliding scale, which made me ineligible for the first year. It was tough, you know, it was the first time that I ever had to sit out for basketball as far as, you know, not my choice. You know, the community was behind me throughout the whole thing, you know, fans from little kids to senior citizens to everybody gave me Twitter, Facebook, Instagram support, you know, supporting my family. I just felt like the whole community and the whole state was behind me because they wanted to see me be able to play with Arizona State. I knew that I had to come back and be that much more better because people were expecting that much more out of me. So I just played with a chip on my shoulder. I played with the lion's heart. I just came out and Coach Sinet gave me the free reign to be able to make plays and play my basketball game. I'm not going to be playing basketball for the rest of my life. I feel like I want to market myself a little bit better, and having a degree behind you is a lot better when you're trying to get jobs after basketball. My mom's a professor, so she's huge on degrees. You know, if I go to the NBA without getting my degree, she does want me to come back and finish up my education. So it's an opportunity for me to even be a student athlete. You know, getting my education paid for is a blessing. They say college is the best time of your life, and so far it's been the best time of my life. I'm going to remember that when I'm in the NBA.
Hello friends. Here at WCSN, we have a tradition of anchor tryouts.
The ASU Arizona State football team is getting ready to gear up for the start of their football campaign.
The ASU football team is getting ready to head into camp to get their season underway.
The ASU football team is gearing up for their 2013 season.
Friends, it's tradition unlike any other.
The ASU football team is gearing up for their 2013 season.
This is WCSN.
Become the voice for those who don't have one. Be the eyes for those who can't see. Listen to the story for those who can't hear. Explore the world so others can as well. Become a journalist. Start here. ASU's Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication. Your story begins here.
How can we create a sustainable way of life?
How can we teach peace?
Arizona State University. Rise to the challenges before us.
Once you try RefWorks, you'll never go back. I use RefWorks daily, and in just 1 week, I lost 10 pounds. Thanks, RefWorks.
Individual results may vary.
Welcome to the first period intermission report. I'm Carla Bombard, joined by Julian Lopez and Kennedy Collier. After the first period, the Devils lead 3-0. So, Julian, how was the first period for the Devils?
ASU came out fast. They had 3 goals in like the first 6 minutes. Just dominated the whole period. 21 shots compared to Cal State's 5. But what I thought was the edge was ASU has about 10 more bodies than the 49ers. So they're getting guys off after 45-second shifts, while the 49ers are having minute 30 shifts.
What I think is most importantly is the penalty minutes, especially from last week. They were having parties in the penalty box, and this time we only had 1 penalty. They were able to kill that, and that keeps the score down for them. It's a completely different team from last week, I think.
Okay, then what about Cal State? How are they doing compared to ASU?
Cal State's had no offense. 5 shots in the period, 4 of which were easy for Frank to stop. On the power play, I think I counted 2 shots. So 49ers have to take advantage of the opportunities they get, and they haven't so far.
Yeah, I don't know what else there's to say. They did not show up at all. It's like a pee-wee hockey team playing a college team, honestly. South Beach did not show up at all for this game. Their defense is sloppy, their offense is sloppy. They're kind of looking for hits instead of looking for the puck. Really, they're just trying to get under the skin of the Sun Devils, and they really just need to be focusing on hockey, not trying to, beat the crap out of each other, honestly.
So then how was the shots on goals for Cal State?
Cal State's had no shots on goal.
No shots tonight. So that they haven't come out performed as well as ASU has, correct?
Not at all.
No.
Have they showed up at all? Nothing?
They haven't even. No, they showed up for those 5 shots, I guess. Those are things, I guess.
Yeah, but besides that, they really haven't shut up.
There's room for improvement.
Okay, well, we'll see how second period goes. Thank you so much for watching.
Football, always kept me from going to the bad side in life and doing all the bad things that my cousins did. I'm from a rough neighborhood in Long Beach, California, where Snoop Dogg, Warren G, Nate Dogg, all those guys talk about, 21st and Lewis. That's the actual street that I lived on and grew up on, and just seeing the things that went down on that street and in that neighborhood, the gang violence, the drugs, not knowing where I'm gonna lay my head at some nights, not knowing if food is going to be for sure, or seeing how easily it could have been for me to slip through the cracks and just give it up and just say, man, I'm done with all this stuff. But at the time, it was just something that just told me, don't go down that path. You know, your life is set to be way better than what it was dealt. It is like a fairy tale just to be here, you know, and I just appreciate it, and I never take a day for granted. I don't take a class for granted, a free book for granted. The way the Sun Devil family has looked out for me and have really cared about me, you know, not just on the field but off the field, and it's something I'll never forget, you know. And every time I put on that Sun Devil uniform, I put it on with great appreciation.
Become the voice for those who don't have one. Be the eyes for those who can't see. Listen to the story for those who can't hear. Explore the world so others can as well. Become a journalist. Start here. ASU's Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication. Your story begins here.
How do we rise to the challenges before us? Arizona State University.
Become the voice for those who don't have one. Be the eyes for those who can't see. Listen to the story for those who can't hear. Explore the world so others can as well. Become a journalist. Start here. ASU's Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication. Your story begins here.
Gentlemen, it's time. You've worked very, very hard to get to this moment, and it is now time to show who we are. We are not Tucson. This is Tempe, Arizona. Sun Devils football, gentlemen. The Pac-12, brother. It's time for us to put it on the line and get out there and show them how to tailgate for Sun Devil football. Yeah! Go Devils! Woo! Woo-hoo! Ha!
Welcome back, everybody, inside Oceanside Ice Arena in Tempe, Arizona. This is wonderful. Friday night for hockey. Our score, after one period of play, Sun Devils 3, 49ers nothing. My name is Richard Flores, and as always, I'm joined by Jason Chesler. And Jason, we talked about it quite a bit in that first period. Really exactly what the Sun Devils wanted to do and what their game plan should be.
Yeah, Richard, I mean, the Sun Devils want to go out here and put out a statement couple of wins against Long Beach State. This Long Beach State team, there's certainly a lot of talent there. They can get it all figured out. And this game is certainly not over at 3-0 with 2 periods to play. But if ASU wants to impress on a national level and look like a national tournament contender, they need to put up a couple of solid outings against this 49ers team, and they've gotten off to the right start of it in the first period. They scored off breakaways, they controlled the puck with that long offensive zone possession style of play. They really were able to do it all on both sides of the ice. I mean, even Corey Frank handled what he had to. It looked like he might be a bit rusty out there. He got so few shots, just 5 shots on net for Long Beach State, but he handled the ones he got and seems to be back in tune with things after having to pull himself from Saturday night's SDSU game due to illness.
An interesting note on this game is ACHA talk released the rankings for this week, and Arizona State, dropped 3 spots down to 7 in their rankings after last week against a team in San Diego State that isn't really a top 25 team. And that's probably what caused them to drop a couple of spots, and you know they want to get those spots back and get ranked number 1. It's really their goal, obviously. And the Arizona State zone now, it's brought out here by Jason Kuda near center ice. Kuda trying to control it. He does. He wins the puck to the battle. Puck race here, looking in front for Brady Morgan, just misses the stick. Picked up by Long Beach State. Now it's Morgan. Finds Butler. He scores! Brady Morgan to Justin Butler, 4-0 ASU.
And you know, the top line with the same strategy out there that we've seen from the 3rd and 4th line all throughout the first period. They get the puck in the offensive zone, good breakaway skating, good one-on-one, good puck control, and then they just tried to get that puck to the slot. That time Morgan had it over in the near corner, fought for it along the boards, and was just able to get that puck right in front of the net, found Justin Butler right in the slot. There was really nothing anyone could do about that one once Butler got his stick on it.
Jason Kuda's getting an assist too, so a good old-fashioned line goal for Arizona State there, but I feel like that is really a goal we've seen from Butler and Brady Morgan just about every time. That's how they work. Morgan in deep, Butler in front, back of the net.
Yeah, Brady Morgan and Justin Butler, they're just two players who play very well together. Whether they're joined by Koda Ingbar, whether they're joined by Jason Kuda, it doesn't matter who the third guy is out there. They're going to put up a good showing from their line because they have soft hands, they can find each other, and they just make the passes that matter.
That's goal number 4 on the season for Justin Butler for ASU, and it gives them the 4-0 lead. So there's that. And here it's the Arizona State that controls it, and we're going to have a Long Beach State player that is down, number 3, Jesse Park. I don't think we're going to have a penalty.
Yeah, it looked like a big hit in the open ice. I didn't get a good look at it here along the near boards. Certainly hate to see a player go down like that. But, you know, a clean hit's a clean hit, and if that's what the refs are calling it.
Yeah, without benefit of replay. I didn't really see that either. I just saw him go down, and looks like he's going to be okay. Yeah.
Trainers are out there. The ACHA obviously very concerned about player safety, especially with hits to the head. Pretty much a zero tolerance rule for boarding to the head. You certainly expect to see anyone who goes out with a hit to the head like that certainly getting an evaluation before they step back out onto the ice.
Jesse Park is a freshman out of Los Angeles for Long Beach State, and he's going to head to the bench, and that's where he will stay. So we're going to probably see him a little bit later on as Arizona State wins the face-off here. Back to the line, it's Brown. Brown finds Edson. Edson in the slot. Big rebound given up, but no set. Arizona State player was there to grab it. Taken here by Rushton. Rushton across the line. Broken up by Arizona State and taken out by Andrew Hefter. Hefter looking at that stretch pass there. Finds Randall. Randall with speed across the line. Shot on blocker save by Steven Strother. Into the netting. Out of play. Offensive on face-off coming for the Sun Devils.
And once again, the Sun Devils back to this really fast-paced style of offensive play. They're out there, they're going to get the puck centered in their offensive zone, and they're going to fire a shot off. And it's up to Steven Strother to try and do something about it. He looked solid throughout the first period, obviously letting that impossible to save shot by Justin Butler. So far, we'll see how this one works.
Back of the line, Hefter. It's played with the high stick, though, and so Arizona State will have to give up the puck, but they get it right back. And now it's brought in here by number 10, Zamaya for Long Beach State. He finds number 22, Andrew Yellen. Yellen gets it all the way out, and Hefter just throws it in for Arizona State. Picked up here by Strother. The puck kind of bounces off his stick, and it's picked up by Rob Wood in deep for ASU. Back the line, Hefter, big shot, looking for a winner on the deflection. But the shot goes wide, and Long Beach State will try to clear it out. They do. We're broken up near center ice and just thrown in. Brought in across the line by number 20, Pojas. Nothing doing. Shot on there by number 10, Zach Zamaya, just off the pads of Corey Frank. And Corey Frank, easy chance for him, really. Shot on there. Puck's loose in front, taken here. Banned on by number 9, so Arizona State's going to keep it in the zone. Ben Winter back in line, Weissman. Face pitch and catch with Winter. Winter has it here. Parker Fultz goes down in behind the net. They got Granado in front. Puck's loose. Turned away to the near corner by Weissman. Weissman finds Granado, and now Weissman, the defenseman, in deep. Going on the offense. Those defensemen shot on off the back of the net was Winter. Arizona State doing a good job here offensively of keeping it in. But now it's finally taken away by Yeller. Back of the line, though, it's kept in by Weissman. Weissman shot on, goes wide. Picked up here by Winter. And here we go again. ASU controlling the puck with constant pressure in the offensive zone. We haven't seen a lot of this from ASU this year, surprisingly. This is how they, like you said, this is how they want to play. They gotta, be on that puck at all times, winning those puck battles. They want to be successful. And yet again, another near perfect shift by the Sun Devils, just not able to get in the back of the net.
Yeah, every line out there has been able to provide some production for the Sun Devils in this one. They've all been able to threaten this Long Beach State defense. And that's the depth that the Sun Devils have been counting on coming into this season. You know, early on, the first series of the season against Weber State, we weren't quite seeing all that depth. But as the third and fourth lines start to solidify a little bit, we've started to see more and more production out of them.
It's going to be in the Arizona State zone here. They clear it out. Long Beach State's going to give chase. Jason Kuda's going to win the race to the puck, however, and he's going to pick it up. He's got Morgan coming in the front of the net. Kuda goes down in front. It's Butler. He's got an open lane. Puck's loose in front. Still loose. Down goes 2 players. Brady Morgan goes down, but Arizona State controls it near face-off circle. Near far side, looking for Morgan was Butler, but couldn't find his stick, and now it's Butler in deep for the Sun Devils. Wascu comes out for ASU. They still battle with it. Now it's going to be cleared out by Long Beach State near center ice. And now Contra will give chase here. Number 17 for Long Beach State, Roboletto, gives chase, but can't quite come up with it. And now it's going to be Butler. Butler comes in across the line. 4-on-2 for ASU. Kuda in front looking for Morgan, just misses his stick. And now it's picked up by Long Beach State in our own zone, looking to clear. Finds number 10, Zach Samaya. Samaya has it here, looking far side, picked off by Butler. Butler working far side, works with it, tries to find a Wascu, can't quite do it, and cleared out near center ice. Morgan goes to work, but it's picked up by Ryan Moore, goal scorer already here this evening. Now it's Conzer, gives the puck up to Long Beach State. They can't quite get a shot away, and now Moore gives chase near side. Moore with speed comes in across the line. He's got a Wascu. Wascu shot goes wide. There's that defense again, stepping up in the offensive zone. What else is new from these Sun Devils, however? Defense getting on the offense. Across the line now, it's Long Beach State. They get it broken away by a Wascu. Wascu will clear it all the way down. And it'll be icing the call. Jason, you talked to Coach Leisiger earlier this week, and you talked quite a bit about the defense and their ability to score.
Yeah, Coach Leisiger largely credited that to Coach LeClair's system that he's implemented. This team really focuses getting all 5 guys on the ice, out there pressuring on offense, out there across the blue line, just making sure that they're having a presence in the attacking zone. All of these defensemen are obviously particularly offensive-minded. We see guys with some incredible offensive skills out there on the Sun Devil blue line. They're defenders first, but Coach LeClair really emphasizes that they get forward on offense, and these defensemen don't seem to mind the scoring chances they get.
I tried to get in front for Cottonmore, but it was blocked away by a 49er, and now they look to clear. Taken away here by Zamaya. Zamaya looking for Hong. Hong comes in across the line, and we're going to have a hooking call, easy call there for Arizona State. Another bad penalty taken by Arizona State. So another power play is coming for Long Beach State.
Yeah, last time we saw this ASU penalty kill unit out there, they looked very impressive against the Long Beach State power play. Not just shutting down the Long Beach State attack, but applying a lot of offensive pressure of their own in the attacking zone. We'll see if they can keep it up right now. A lot of it might come down to this first face-off, because if Long Beach State can get control, I imagine they're not going to give it up until they're at least able to get a decent shot on net.
Yeah, they win the face-off, but they have to corral it all the way back in their own zone. Long Beach State comes in across the line, picked up by Wascu. He clears it out. Now Granado's going to give chase along with Roboletto. Roboletto comes in here for Long Beach State. And Granado doing a good job defensively though to keep the puck in the defensive zone of Long Beach State. Now it's taken here by Denaya. Denaya comes in across the line to Abramson. Abramson looking for number 26, Shaden Harold in front, but can't do it, and Arizona State's going to clear all the way out with 1:20 to go on the 49er power play.
So far, so good for the ASU PK on this one. Not quite dialing up the threat of a shorty as much as they did last time. We have an offsides here against Long Beach State, but certainly not keeping that puck in their own defensive zone. Long Beach State needs to find a way to lock down possession. Really, they've had a hard time even getting control in ASU's offensive zone. They've had a hard time bringing the puck across the blue line. The passing's not quite working out for them. Maybe they need a little bit more individual play out there. Either way, the 49ers have to get something going on offense in the last half of this power play.
Brady Morgan's going to give chase here in the Sun Devil offensive zone, but it's taken away by James Robolato. Robolato gets it up here to Zamaya. Zamaya in across the line. He has it far side. Zamaya looking in the slot area, looking for number 20, Christian Pojas. Pojas fans on the shot. It's cleared out by Arizona State. 44 to go on the 49er power play. Butler works it in here, looking for that short-handed chance that we've seen so often from Arizona State this year. And across the line now, the 49ers. Stick lifted by Butler, and he's going to look to clear it out. And he will. Butler clears it out, and now Parker Fultz is going to give chase along with Robolato. But it's picked up here and deep by the goaltender. He tries to clear, can't quite do it. Now Parker Fultz is going to have a shot, and number 32, Steven Strother. What a beautiful save that was. He had to do the Superman to stop that shot from going in. Parker Fultz, nice short-handed opportunity with under 10 seconds to go on the ASU penalty kill. Looking to go 2 for 2 to start the game. And across the line with speed. Here he comes in front, shot on! And it goes just wide, I do believe. That was their best chance of the game. Number 19, Ian Hong, made a nice opportunity there at the end of that power play. Here's Kuda with a shot. Saved never by Strother. They still have a Parker Fultz shot, and they score! Right after the power play expires, Parker Fultz finds the back of the net. 5-0 ASU.
The Sun Devils really maintained their momentum throughout that power play, not allowing Long Beach State to get anything going until the closing seconds of that one. And Long Beach State, they did it just like I suggested they might, just a more individual focus move, some good skating in the open ice there by Ian Hong, but it wasn't enough. And ASU came right back with all that momentum that they kept, all of the energy off of killing that power play. We're able to quickly capitalize with a couple of chances on Strother. Eventually one that was too good for him to save.
Kinsey and Kuda will get the assists. And Parker Fultz for him, his second goal of the game. So plenty of time left in this one for him. I'm sure you know what we're talking about. I'm not going to say it though.
Definitely don't want to jinx anyone here, Richard.
No, I do not want to hear it from Fultz if I jinx him. So we're not going to mention it. Stay tuned, folks. You never know. Could see something special happen for him. It's going to be Conzer back to the line for the Sun Devils. Shot goes wide there, picked up by Randall. Trying to find Edson, can't do it. That's going to be cleared out by Long Beach. They come in across the line. Number 23, Danayev. Danayev throws it in deep and he works. Nice job defensively by Conzer though. Conzer and Randall go to work defensively. Conzer and Randall battle and it's finally won by Rob Wood and he'll clear it out. Here comes Charles Edson. Edson gets a shot away there from Sarah Rice. That's turned away by Strother. And Arizona State's going to go for a change. Now Vriliak, nice job there on the turnover. Here comes number 13, Cottonwar. Can't quite control it. Now it's brought out by Long Beach State's number 9, Taylor Abramson. Abramson in across the line trying to make a move. Nice job defensively though by number 3, Muller. Muller has it now in the Sun Devil zone. Tries to get it out, broken up there for Long Beach State. Unfortunately, we've seen too much of that from the Sun Devils this year. They've had trouble at times clearing the puck outside of their defensive zone. It's bit them quite a bit this year, but does not do it there. As Ryan Moore has in your center ice, gives a number 5 a little shoulder, Horowitz. And across the line, it's Cottonwar, far side. It's Vriliak looking for the shot. And nice save though by Strother, getting in deep there. Here's Cottonwar, Ryan Moore in front. Cottonwar finds the rebound. Takes another shot. Beautiful chances, scoring chances there by the Sun Devils. And Steven Strother standing tall in net for them. Keep this a 5-goal hockey game as we're past the halfway point here from Oceanside Ice Arena in Tempe, and Arizona State controls it in their offensive zone. But it's brought out here by number 19, Ian Hong. Here comes Hong across the line. He's got a couple guys with him, and down goes number 20, Christian Pojas. But now it's Butler. Butler and Hefter come in. 3-on-2 chance here. Hefter can't quite control the puck. Broken up by number 17, Robolato. Now it's Butler in deep. He's got Morgan Kuda with the chance. Takes a shot. Here's Morgan now. Backhand shines into the chest of Steven Strother. He makes another big save. And how about Steven Strother in this one? Made a couple nice saves to kind of keep Long Beach State in the game, if you will.
Strother's looked great from a lot of different angles here, Richard. I mean, he's done it all, moving side to side, using his body, laying out to stop a couple of shots. And even that time, just keeping his eye on the puck, not letting all the screening going on in front of the net by ASU affect him, and keeping his eye on things even when things were getting a bit disorienting out there.
Butler battles in deep here for ASU, looking in front for Kuda, and Kuda finds it here near side. Kuda back of the line. Throwing in deep here from Brady Morgan. Brady Morgan looking in front. Can't quite find a stick of anybody. It's going to be cleared all the way down. No icing as it's picked up by Corey Frank. Corey Frank tries to get it out, turns it over at the blue line. Shot on, blocked away though by the Sun Devils, and Corey Frank almost got burnt again trying to clear the puck. He got burnt last week as Morgan with a chance in front as the puck is sitting on top of the glass.
Morgan delicately removes that one. He really does everything for the Sun Devils out there. Scores, passes, clears pucks from the net. Long Beach State have been able to get a couple of those patented ASU penalties that other teams have just been able to punish the Sun Devils for. NAU beat ASU on the strength of those defensive zone turnovers. That Long Beach State just got one from Corey Frank. They've gotten a few throughout this game. That's how SDSU almost beat the Sun Devils as well. Long Beach State just hasn't been able to capitalize on those Sun Devil mistakes so far.
Now it's Ben Winter that throws it in deep here for ASU, turned away by Strother. Bolts is going to give chase far side. He battles along with Winter for ASU. Number 20, Christian Pohas. Number 19, Ian Hong for Long Beach State. And it's brought out by number 20, Christian Pohas. And across the line, he takes a shot, blocked away, puck's loose in front, they battle. Turned aside though by the Sun Devil defense. Now they turn it back over. They find shot on goes wide there by Long Beach State's Ian Hong. Ian Hong seemed to have gotten most of the offensive opportunities for Long Beach State in this one. He has ear shot on, just goes wide. Now it's battled in deep here by Long Beach State. And picked up here, shot on blocked away by Conzer. And Conzer's going to look to clear it. Can't quite do it, kept in by Long Beach State. They battle far side now. See the puck there, and that's in deep. Olosky gives chase here. Olosky reps it all the way around and out. Long Beach State will have to reset. 7 minutes to go, second period. Arizona State leads at 5-0. And across the line here, it's Hong, shot on, blocked away by Corey Frank. Good couple of chances for Long Beach State here late in this second period. Now it's brought across the line by, there's Fultz! Fultz takes a shot, blocker saved though by Strother. And Fultz with a good chance there from the slot area. Nice save though by Strother.
Yeah, the Sun Devil breakaway has been out in full force in this one. That time, Strother just doing a good job moving side to side between the pipes, able to get his leg blocker down on that one.
Offensive zone faceoff coming for ASU, they win it. It's Randall. Randall works it in deep, finds Rob Wood in deep. Wood has Edson near the slot area, but not quite. Couldn't find a stick there. Picked up here by Taylor Abramson, and Abramson can't get it out. Edson keeps it in for ASU. He has Randall. Randall, Wood skates. Looking for a chance in front, but Randall controls. Randall shot on, blocked away by the goaltender Strother, and now Rob Wood controls it here. Rob Wood just throws it in deep here for John Randall. Randall works with it. Wood and Randall go to work here. They're throwing it in deep, but it's picked up by Abramson. Abramson trying to clear. Can't quite do it. Kept it in line by Brown. Randall in front. Looking for that screen, but it's blocked away. And Long Beach State controls it in their own zone. They'll get it out. And now across the line, it's number 23, Danayev. Danayev can't quite control it, and now it's battling deep here by, I believe, Jacob Brown and Rob Wood. Rob Wood will clear it out. And here comes Andrew Hefter. Hefter has Edson, looking for Edson, but couldn't find his stick. As Edson just throws it in deep, looking for Randall. Randall looking to make some moves in the offensive zone. What's going to be picked up here by Abramson for Long Beach State, who's looking to clear. Jacob Brown, defenseman, again on the offensive chance here. Zabriliak takes a shot, pad save by Strother, and it'll be out of play. So offensive on faceoff coming again for ASU with 5.5 to go in the second period.
This period's just been full of ASU firing shots off from the slot. Steven Strother's done a good job handling them so far, but it's just been an absolute onslaught of this Sun Devil attack as we have a scoreboard malfunction here at Oceanside.
Scoreboard has gone out on us. That is not cool. So we'll have a little delay in the action as we try to get it working.
Of course, our Cronkite Sports scoreboard working perfectly well thanks to our Production wizard Ryan Hess. Also joining us on production tonight, we have Joe Hardy and Anthony Brasino working our cameras, keeping an eye on things. So many thanks to them. Without them, there wouldn't be a broadcast.
Exactly. The best production team in all of college hockey, if I may say so myself, as it's brought in here. Shot on just goes wide there by the captain, Havriliak. Kept in, though, by number 23, Ryan Moore. Havriliak and Moore go to work near side. Back in line, though, it's Weissman. Weissman, big shot from the point, blocked away, and just goes over the net of Strahler, but it was played by, played with a high stick, and so the play is blown dead. And we're going to have an offensive zone face-off again for ASU with 5 minutes to go in the second period.
Strahler leaning against his goal there during the stoppage of play. He's got to be getting tired out there. ASU has just been firing shot after shot on him.
And pass is the call. So another face-off coming for ASU in their offensive zone. Havriliak is going to take it, along with number 10, Zach Zamaya. They still battle. It's won by Moore. Back in the line, Weissman. Weissman's going to take a shot. Blocker saved by Strahler. Picked up here by Kinsey. Kinsey throws it in deep, and it's going to be picked up by Havriliak. Looking for Cottonwar. Cottonwar, nice job. Backhand chance. Just misses. Bad save there by Strahler. They battle in deep. It's Havriliak that goes to work. Now it's Ryan Moore that has the puck. In front, Cottonwar just misses wide. Havriliak follows up. They score. The captain exits 6-0 Sun Devils. With Strahler carrying control of the rebound, and Havriliak gets on the board. 6-0 ASU.
And you just knew that eventually ASU was going to put another goal on the board in this period. They've had control in the offensive zone for so long, and it hasn't been that passive, possessive sort of control that they've been tricked into against NAU and SDSU. No, the Sun Devils have been able to force the puck into the slot, fire off shot after shot from in front of the net. Steven Strother's done a great job just getting to these pucks, let alone smothering them. He's done plenty of that too. But eventually you just knew that Steven Strother was going to give up a rebound that was going to cost the Long Beach State. His defense needs to pick him up a little bit because he's doing everything he can between the pipes.
Kuda and Butler coming across the line. Butler takes a shot, just misses wide. That's going to be picked up by Long Beach State. They can't get it out though. They finally do. Now it's going to be thrown in deep here by Nick Muller. Muller wraps it around. It's going to be Brayton Morgan that gives chase to it. He has it far side. Gives it to Kuda. Kuda tries to make a move in that slot area. Can't do it. And now Long Beach State has a chance here to break away. Here they come right across the line. One here by number 23, Danayev. Danayev goes down, and we're going to have a call coming. Penalty coming. Tripping coming up against ASU. So Long Beach State's going to find themselves on their third power play of the season.
So far, nothing's been quite going right for Long Beach State on these power play chances. They look the risk of giving up a shorty on their first power play try. Second try, a little bit less pressure from the ASU penalty kill unit in Long Beach State's zone, but still not a whole lot going on from the 49ers on the attack.
Long Beach State's going to win the face-off here, but Brady Morgan battles on the far side boards, and now it's going to be Kuda. Here we go, on the break, shorthanded, he comes in, he goes backhand, what a save by Strahler! Wow! Jason Kuda on the breakaway, looking to go shorthanded, but Steven Strahler is going to look him straight in the eye and says, tried it, come on, what are you going to do? Can't stop me.
Essentially a penalty shot there from Jason Kuda, an absolute one-on-one. Nobody around him on the breakaway. Made some great moves. Made a late move, a deke to his left to get the shot with his backhand. That's kind of the second backhand breakaway shot we've seen against Steven Strother. And the second one he's been able to shut down so far in this one.
Back of the line, it's kept in by Konzer on short-handed. Konzer wins the face-off. Now it's controlled in here deep by Long Beach State. In their own zone, having trouble getting out. It's Parker Fultz near side. Fultz works with it here. Trying to go wrap around. He's got Granado in front. Granado has a chance there, but stick save by Strother and Long Beach State. Want to get it out of their own zone. They can't quite do it yet. As Granado works here shorthanded. Granado, nice work by him. Beautiful work by Granado. Granado goes down, no call coming. As Long Beach State, one of Long Beach State's players lost a glove, but in across the line here. It's going to be Long Beach State taking a shot, goes wide, puck's loose in front, and now it's going to be picked up far side here by the 49ers, and it's going to be number 19, Ian Hong, in deep. Back of the line here, it's number 23, here's Number 10, Zach Zamaya with the shot blocked away and cleared out by Granado. Corey Frank does not have a stick. Or I'm sorry, that was Conzer without a stick. And kind of your worst nightmare defensively, and down goes a Long Beach State player trying to draw a penalty, but in across the line to ASU. Parker Full shot out right in the chest of Strother as number 19, Ian Hong, was down on the ice. I think he was trying to draw a penalty there, didn't get the call. Parker Fultz on the other end was a nice chance, however, trying to make the 7-0 issue.
Yeah, certainly a big hit going against Hong against the board. Looked clean from here though, and I expect to see him back out on the ice. He's been a vital part to what little attack Long Beach State has been able to get going in this one.
Offensive zone faceoff coming for the Sun Devils as they continue to work on the penalty kill. It's been a good one for them so far. This is really what they want to do. And you talked to Coach Leisiger earlier this week about the penalty kill and how good it has been.
Yeah, Coach was definitely impressed by ASU's PK so far this season. Obviously, he was disappointed by how often they've needed to kill penalties and by a lot of the penalties Arizona State has been taking so far this year. But when they've been out there short-handed, as they're 3 for 3 on this one now tonight,
3
Richard,
for 3 on the PKs.
They have looked impressive.
They have not really a chance to be had for Long Beach State on that power play. As Weissman's just going to dump it in deep here. Randall's going to give chase for ASU, and he's going to pick it up. He works in deep. He's got Rob Wood in front. He works in a wraparound. Chance just misses. Chance there. Now it's picked up in their own zone by Long Beach State, and they cleared it out. Picked up here by Jolliffe. Jolliffe can't quite control it, and it's thrown in deep here by Edson. It's going to be offsides, a late offsides for ASU. They got to touch up. They finally do. Now it's number 5, Daniel Horowitz, that has it here for Long Beach State. He tries to get it in, but nice job defensively by ASU to clear the puck back to Rob Wood. And now here comes John Randall on the breakaway. Let's see what Randall can do. Shot, he scores! John Randall makes it 7-0 ASU as he capitalizes on the breakaway, deciding to shooting instead of kicking it.
Yes, Steven Strother has done well on the breakaway so far in this one, but eventually Wood was going to get by him. And again, I think that time it was the hesitation that actually came through in the clutch for Randall there. Looks like he kind of hesitated on his left side there instead of maybe switching to the backhand like we've seen a few guys try. And said, I think he just went 5-hole on Steven Strother. Worked out to the tune of a goal and a 7-0 lead for the Sun Devils.
That is the first goal of the season for John Randall. Jacob Brown going to get the assist in his first game this year, and Edson as well. And now it's going to be Morgan with speed. He cranes to center ice. Kuda just misses his stick. We wind under 45 to go, second period. It's Kuda, backhand, looking for Morgan's shot, just goes wide. As there's that Kuda and Morgan connection. They seem to work so well. As this is the 7th game of the season for ASU. We only have one home game left, which is tomorrow night, and then we go on a huge break. We won't be back with you until about the middle of January on Cronkite Sports. So they're going to go for a little road trip. ASU will, but I'm sure you can keep an eye on Cronkite Sports to keep you updated on how the team does on the road. 7-0 ASU leads it 3, 2, and 1. That'll do it for the second period of play. ASU is going to lead it 7-0 after 40 in this one. And Jason, again, that second period looked very similar to the first. ASU getting 4 goals on the board in that second period, and they really did what they needed to do again to be successful.
Yeah, just more control of play by ASU. They're not giving up the puck. They're playing the game exactly the way they want to. And when they've maintained control in the offensive zone, the reason they put up 4 goals in this period, even though there were a couple of great breakaway saves by Steven Strother, was ASU didn't get complacent just hanging on to the puck in their attacking zone. Instead, the Sun Devils kept trying to force the puck into the slot, kept waiting for anything that they could get in front of the net, and that led to some great chances that Strother just couldn't save.
Yeah, the one thing I'm noticing here tonight, Jason, is the ability of the Sun Devils to kind of get dirty, if you will, and really find those pucks on the rebounds, and that's why they're up 7-0. We've had a couple, breakaway goals by John Randall, and I believe Parker Fultz as well. But for the most part, it's guys getting in deep and giving Steven Strother a lot of bodies to look at in front.
Yeah, I mean, getting guys in front of the net when you have offensive control does a whole lot to ruin a goalie's day. You can screen for whoever's shooting, you can wait for the rebound. If you can control the space in front of the net on offense, you can control the game and you can find your way onto the scoreboard. And you're very right, Richard. That's exactly what the Sun Devils were able to do in this second period.
And with that said, we're going to take a little break. For Jason Chesler, my name is Richard Flores. Stick around for our intermission report with Cara, Julian, and Kennedy. Once again, you're watching Sun Devil Hockey on Cronkite Sports!
I get to do what I love to do every day. And I see that as nothing but a gift. You know, I think that's a gift that I get to wake up and go play volleyball and go to school. And that's something that I love to do. So in order to kind of say thank you, because I can't really say thank you other than, you know, to succeed and do well, but in order to give back, I go help the community and give my service and do what I need to do in order to give back. And I think that's really the only way I can really express my gratitude for this opportunity to be a student athlete. I'm involved with the Sparky's Tour program where we travel around to different schools around the valley and talk about character, and Sparky is an acronym, so every letter stands for a different part of character. S stands for self-discipline, P stands for positive, A is for active, R is for respect, K is for knowledge, and Y is for yourself. It's awesome. We can show them, you know, it's cool to be a good person, to have good character. We bring Sparky with us, and Sparky steals the show. So it's really a great feeling to see them react to it and to have so much energy and enthusiasm because ASU is coming to their school. My dream was always to play at ASU. I can honestly say I would not want to be anywhere else but part of the Sun Devil family. And I love it here. I love ASU. I love this school, this program. I love it. I love it.
When you support AID, you're doing more than supporting the programs you love. You're supporting possibilities. You're making sure there's a place for independent voices, ideas, and perspectives. You're opening children's minds, helping them discover who they are and what they can be. You're giving everyone the chance to find inspiration from the arts. And you're opening doors to the wonders of the world. To discover more, experience more, be more. Support possibilities. Support Arizona PBS. Thank you.
That's really what makes Arizona State University unique, is that in order to really get a good feel for the university, you would have to talk to the people that live there, that play there, that study there, that thrive there. I mean, we do have 4 campuses across the state, and each one's unique and each one's beautiful in their own way, but overall we're one university in many places.
Just the experience through the football, through the professors, through the student body, there's just no other place like this.
Wherever you go, you see pitchforks everywhere, and I loved it when I came here, and I just figured it was meant to be my next home.
We're moving so forward and being so progressive. You look around ASU right now and there's buildings being sprung up, and you know, things happen so quickly, and it's exciting to be part of it.
Everybody who's here wants to do something amazing with their degree, and they all have so much ambition, and it's great to be around that because it brings you up too.
You come to ASU and you can really do anything you want and whatever you want based on what you're passionate about and what you want to do. When you're a Sun Devil, anything's possible.
It's like the best feeling ever, probably what I live for, because you come on stage and then the lights hit you and you can't see the audience at all, really. It's just you and you're doing what you love.
It's almost surreal. You know, game day comes and it's a really cool feeling, all the adrenaline and all those fans, all those crazy rowdy students waiting for you, and it'll never get old. You know, I still get butterflies to this day because this place really has become a part of me, and I'll always be a Sun Devil. You know, that'll never change.
Being a Sun Devil means pride, it means tradition. We're representing Arizona State by playing softball and going out and getting a national championship for our university.
Motivation for me comes from inspiration. It comes from the people that I've met. It comes from every single patient that I've come across. Every single one of them has touched me in some way, and that has given me fire to go on. And maybe I'm not going to help the entire world, but that doesn't mean I can't touch one person's life.
Oh, it's unreal. And I kind of had a dream to use engineering to help people, but I never expected it to happen in my sophomore year of college. And that's all because of ASU here and all the innovation they have that allows the students to actually solve real world problems.
Everybody strives to be the greatest here. There's a lot of opportunities to go forward, to just be that better person. I gotta say, it's a life-changing experience.
I think the one thing that unites all the campuses at ASU is that we're all just moving. We're moving forward.
We learn about people here. We are one community. We are one student body. We have so much energy. We have so much passion. And I've loved every second of being a Sun Devil.
Become the voice for those who don't have one. Be the eyes for those who can't see. Listen to the story for those who can't hear. Explore the world so others can as well. Become a journalist. Start here. ASU's Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication. Your story begins here.
Alright, I'm talking about Corey Frank. Talk.
Hello and welcome to the second period intermission report. I'm Carla Bombard, joined by Julian Lopez and Kennedy Collier. After the second period, the Devils lead 7-0. So, Julian, is there anything the Devils need to improve on?
The only thing I can think of is maybe keep staying out of the box. You know, the past couple weeks, the problem with the Sun Devils have been staying out of the box, so they've done a good job so far. That's the only thing I can really think of.
Yeah, their offense is looking solid, the defense is looking solid. I can't really, just the penalties is my biggest complaint.
Okay, so then what should Cal improve on?
Cal State Long Beach just needs to find some offense. They need to go out in this third period and get some goals to give them some momentum going into tomorrow night's game, because this is only one game, so anything can happen with tomorrow.
Yeah, what don't they need to improve on? They need to improve offensively, defensively. They need to improve with their shots on goal. It's just a mess out there for Long Beach. But yeah, like you said, who knows? Who knows what could happen tomorrow?
Exactly. So is there any player that has stuck out to you, too, at all, any of them?
For me, it's the captain, Justin Abreu. 2 goals. He's looked really great out there. Some good shots, really in control of the puck handling. Now as the captain, he has the leadership role, and I really see him leading tonight.
For me, it would be the goalie, Corey Frank. Excuse me, Corey Frank. He's doing a fantastic job out there. He's keeping the shutout strong, and he's just looking sharp on the ice.
I think so too. Well, thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for the third period.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Roth, and I'm a senior defender from West Covina, California on the women's soccer team. I am studying biochemistry, and I'm also a member of the Barrett Honors College at ASU. Education gives you power and knowledge, and with that you can improve the world and stuff, so that's always been important to me. Being a part of the Barrett Honors College, people think you're nerds and crazy, but that's the fun in it. It creates a small sense of community in this large university, and you also have very dedicated professors who want to teach you these critical thinking skills. I have a presidential academic scholarship, so it's one of the top academic scholarships that you can have here at ASU. The scholarship means to me is that somebody actually believes in you and they want you to improve the world. They're giving their money to you to actually get your education to improve the world and come up with solutions for the world's problems. These past 2 summers, I've had an internship at TGen, which is a research institute in downtown Phoenix. Out of 500 applicants, I was actually chosen twice for 2 summers to be part of the 45 Helios Scholars. Once I graduate, I know I want to go into eye health. I'm really passionate about eyes because I have had tons of eye problems. I've had to wear sports goggles my sophomore year playing soccer here, so that's really inspired me to want to go on and help people with their vision.
RepWorks helped me get an A on my term paper. What a confidence booster. Thanks, RepWorks.
Once you try RepWorks, you'll never go back. I use RepWorks daily, and in just 1 week, I lost 10 pounds. Thanks, RepWorks.
Individual results may vary.
Imagine what it feels like to be a champion. To have sold-out crowds every game. To know that night in and night out, your team is the best.
1-0 pitch, swung on in this loop into shallow right field. That'll drop, and the Sun Devils have won it!
We all want to win, but are you willing to do what it takes to get there? Are you willing to make a year-round commitment to being a Sun Devil? Will you be there for us every game, helping us win? Make a difference by joining the Sun Devil Club. It's one thing to be there when history is made, but wouldn't it be great to know you helped make history? One devil at a time, we all join the club.
Think about what you imagine yourself doing. Think about what you want your life to do. Think about what you want your life to mean. What we have constructed for you is an institution that is focused on enabling your dream.
Pretty much anything I imagined being able to do at college, ASU has given me those opportunities and I've taken advantage.
We have a medley of student, staff, and faculty. The slides actually works to every student's benefit here because whatever you are, there's a place for you here.
It's a nationally recognized college that has international connections. There's so many opportunities for every single student that comes here.
We're not doing science or business or industry or math without an end goal in sight. We have an end goal in sight and we're working towards it.
You're at the place where there's this intense energy focused on you.
ASU is the place where you can come and dream about anything, focus on anything, and move your life forward. If you really want to go to America's fastest, highest energy institution, ASU is the place for you.
Welcome back, everybody, inside Oceanside Ice Arena in Tempe, Arizona, on this wonderful Friday night for Hockey in the Valley. My name is Richard Flores, joined by Jason Chesler. We're our score. After 2 periods of play, Sun Devils lead it 7-0, and Jason, probably some of the best hockey we have seen from Arizona State in this game, and they really needed to do so.
Yeah, the Sun Devils playing a very clean second period altogether in this one. Both periods they've been able to really control the puck, play exactly how they wanted to on the offensive end of the spectrum. But in the second period, we saw them just playing with a bit more urgency in the attacking zone. They stayed aggressive, they weren't content just possessing the puck, just building up that time of possession number. Instead, they kept trying to force the puck in front of the net. They kept trying to find guys in the slot to fire shots on goal. And that worked out to the tunes of 4 goals in the period, despite some pretty excellent goalkeeping by Steven Strother.
And of course, Jason, it is third period of play, which means, as always, casual third period from Oceanside Arena, even though it was tremendously cold.
Very cold, Richard.
It always is here at Oceanside, but it's a hockey game, Jason, so of course it has to be cold.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Unless you played somewhere else where it's like 80 degrees inside a hockey rink, which would be interesting, for sure. We are underway in the third period, and Brady Martin just throws it in deep for ASU. It's going to be picked up here by Jacob Weissman again, the defenseman. Working in on offense. He works it around near side, throws it around backhand looking for Butler. Butler has it here. Butler controls, looking in front, wraps it around to the far side now. Back in the line, it's Kinsey. Kinsey looking for Butler. Butler trying to look for Jason Kuda in the slot area, couldn't find him. And now Kuda works again back in the blue line. Looking for Kinsey, shot on rebound, goes wide there. Another shot on back of line. Kinsey, big shot blocked away by number 20, Christian Pojas. Now it's Brady Morgan in deep for the Sun Devils. What else is new? He loves to work it in behind the net, and it's worked out to perfection for him. 12 points on the season for Brady Morgan. Now it's broken up at center ice by Justin Butler. Butler has it here for ASU, and Morgan trying to clear it out. Can't do it. Trying to at least dump it in the offensive zone. They finally do. ASU's going to go for a change now. 18:45 to go in this hockey game. Arizona State has really dominated from the start. Unofficially, the shots on goal after 2. Arizona State had 40 shots, and Long Beach State just 11. So that really told you the tale of this game. Usually shots on goal sometimes are not a really good indicator, but tonight they are.
You're very right, Richard. Long Beach State just unable to get anything going offensively. Really just having a tough time even moving that puck past the neutral zone. Very challenging time getting the puck past the blue line and onto the attack against this ASU defense. Meanwhile, ASU, they've done it from all ends of the offensive spectrum. Breakaway chances, transitioning, counterattacking, but also just setting up shop in that offensive zone, moving the puck around, and eventually finding something that leads to a rebound or a ricochet.
Again, Long Beach State trying to get something going offensively. They do. Here he comes. Shot on! Into the chest of Corey Frank. He'll make the save. Not Frank Corey, as Kennedy Collard would have you believe. You love Kennedy. Kennedy's awesome, making his Cronkite Sports debut, and he has left the building. He's not even up here for the second period.
On camera work's tough. I like to hide out with the shots on the ice. It's definitely a different element when I'm expected to actually look like I'm saying something smart instead of just saying it.
Exactly well said. Long Beach State actually has won a face-off. We'll look in front, but it's blocked away by Charles Edson, and Edson stretch pass intended for Rob Wood. Can't quite find him. In deep now, it's Long Beach State in their own zone. Brought here by Christian Pojas. Shot on there. Corey Frank, though, sticks it aside, and Pojas goes to work here. Number 10. Zach Samaya for Long Beach State, and it's cleared out here by Rob Wood. Here's Wood, here's Hefter, and here's Edson for ASU. Shot on, misses wide, picked up by Jacob Brown, who has already scored a point here in this one in his first game with the Sun Devils this year, at least. Now it's Randall, scored a goal already in this one on the breakaway. Randall looking in front, just misses wide. Randall works it in deep here, has all day with the puck. Edson now. Edson takes a shot that goes wide, and it's kept in the zone by Brown. Brown just throws it in deep. John Randall picks it up for ASU, can't control it. Long Beach State looks to clear, and they will. Picked up here by number 19, Ian Hong. Now cleared by ASU, and picked up by number 16, Stephen Bunting.
ASU just keeping the pressure up in Long Beach State's defensive zone and in the neutral zone, not letting this 49ers offense ever get going in this one.
Back and forth we go there, and it's finally cleared into the Long Beach State zone. Picked up here by Parker Fultz. Fultz and Granado go to work. In deep it's Ben Winter. Winter looking to go in front, finds Kinsey. Kinsey, shot on there, just misses wide, wrapped all the way around. It's going to be picked up by Jacob Weissman, who pitches in there. And, you know, Jason, we don't talk too much about it, but because the Sun Devils do a good job of it, but the defensemen love to pinch up into the offensive zone, and it really hasn't bit them too much this season. And I think that just speaks to the skill level of the Sun Devil Blue Line.
Yeah, I mean, Northern Arizona and to a lesser extent San Diego State were both able to get some good counterattacking transition-type attacks going on against the Sun Devil offense, in part because the defensemen like to move forward so much. But, you know, that's how Coach LeClaire draws it up. This is a system designed to have 5 guys attacking, to have everybody across that blue line playing in the offensive zone when they have control, and they've got guys with the skill set to do it.
As Arizona State tries to control it here, it comes in offside, no call though. And Granado will just throw it in deep. The Sun Devils will give chase. Ben Winter near side. Looks for Conzer back on the line, but it's Parker Fultz that grabs it, and he turns it over to Long Beach State. Number 23, Denayev, comes in across the line, along with number 12, Zach Malchewski. Malchewski turns it over, and it's going to be Parker Fultz looking to go, but can't quite find the lane, and Granado will just throw it in deep. Parker Fultz chases after it here near side. 2 goals on the night for him. Butler has it here, just tips it far side for Owasky. Owasky looking in front for Fultz. Can't do it, and it's going to be cleared out by Long Beach State. And here comes number 12, Malchewski across the line. He'll just throw it in deep, however, but offsides is the call with 14:56 remaining in the hockey game.
And just one problem after another for this Long Beach State attacking unit. There, they finally get the puck past the neutral zone, finally get it around all of this Sun Devil pressure, and they run into an offsides call. Can't catch a break some nights out there on the ice, and this ASU team has definitely made sure that Long Beach State is not going to be able to get back into this game.
Also tonight, big shout out to the D1 team last night who got a huge victory over number 3 ranked Oklahoma in Oklahoma. 2-1 in overtime. The Sun Devils won that one. And their first really big test of the season, they passed with flying colors. Over the next 2 nights, they're going to play Central Oklahoma, the Western Collegiate Hockey League opponents. Butler comes in across the line here. Morgan, he scores! Top shelf. Where Mama hides the cookies, it's 8-0 ASU.
And that Butler-Morgan connection is just so strong out there. The core of the first line for the Sun Devils. Haven't seen too much of them tonight because Coach McClure has clearly been trying to get the third and fourth line some more playing time. But when they're out there, they can just find each other. Normally it's Morgan going in there deep, kicking it back out to Butler in front of the net. This time it was the other way around. Brady Morgan just showing why he's this team's leading point scorer. He can hurt you in so many ways offensively, including a strong play just sitting in front of the net there waiting for the chance from the slot.
That was another line goal by that Butler, Morgan, and Kudo line. Butler got a goal earlier in the game that was assisted by Brady Morgan and Jason Kuda, but Morgan gets the goal there as the puck comes into the bench and a whistle blown. But anyway, prior to the goal, I was talking about the D1 team and playing in Central Oklahoma tonight. And what was the score, Ryan Hess? 4-2 ASU. 4-2 ASU got the win there in Central Oklahoma, so they are still undefeated on the season, and they're going to be back home next week, right here at Oceanside. And you can catch that game as always right here on Walter Cronkite Sports Network on YouTube. Check it out. Nick Maragos in control is going to be able to call that one. Always fun to watch as Jacob Weissman has it here in his own zone. He's going to turn it over in front here. Long Beach takes a shot that just misses wide. Jason, why we have an 8-0 game. Can we talk a little bit about this D1 hockey team this year? So deep, this team. So much fun to watch. And after that win against Oklahoma, I think they're really proving that it's going to be really them and Minot State are the top 2 teams in the nation, and those are the 2 that I think everybody's looking at as being the teams to beat.
Yeah, I agree that the D1 Sun Devils certainly look like one of the best teams in the entire ACHA, and you're very right in saying that they just have so much depth up at that D1 level, Richard. I mean, you look at some of the guys down here who didn't quite make that D1 team. You look at Dan Kenzie, who's dominated on both sides of the ice. Kyle Dietrich's been practically a brick wall in net, and he can't even be a backup goalie up there at D1. Now, these guys might get another try at it. I mean, Dietrich and Kenzie are guys who have played D1 level. That's part of why I picked them out, is just this year in particular, they're here at D2. But that D1 team, they're very stacked. They play well as a team, and they certainly proved that they belong in the national title conversation when they took out Oklahoma.
Yeah, I can't wait until that matchup against Minot State a little bit later in the year. That is going to be probably a national championship preview. Minot State is more known for their defense and their goaltending than anything, while Arizona State much more known for its offensive capabilities. So on paper, that is a great matchup for any hockey fan, an offensive team versus a defensive team. So obviously we cannot wait to see that. And once again, Cronkite Sports will have the call of that one. I'm not exactly sure of the date, but I think it's in January, I believe. 8-0 Sun Devils lead it here with 12 minutes to go. This is what happens when we have an 8-0 game, folks. We just talk hockey for a while. That's what we're pretty much doing. As Long Beach State has not really been able to get anything going offensively in this hockey game. Only less than 15 shots on goal for them all game long.
Now you say that, Richard, but they have maintained some control here in their offensive zone. Last 30 seconds or so. Let's see if they can get a chance out of this.
Charles Edson's going to clear it all the way down and back into center ice. Goes number 22, Andrew Yellen for Long Beach State. They'll look to working in their offensive zone, but it's picked up by Conzer. Another thing to look at here, Jason, is Arizona State has kept their penalties to a minimum here tonight. Maybe probably the lowest penalty output of the season by them as Butler comes in across the line, taking a big shot into the chest of Strother. But only 3 penalties for them tonight. That is very nice to see by them.
Yeah, I mean, you can still say the 3 penalties, none of them were particularly smart penalties out there. They certainly weren't the kind of good penalties that Coach Lissinger talked to me about earlier this week. But that being said, just 3 of them, not going to kill you out there. Certainly hasn't killed the Sun Devils in this one. Definitely improvement from the discipline side of things for the Sun Devils in this one. And that's really been what's hurt them early on in this season.
Another thing I've been surprised too is Long Beach State has not taken a penalty in this game. So ASU has gone without a power play. What do we got? Almost 50 minutes into this hockey game as Long Beach State comes in across the line looking for a chance. Blocked away. Rebound in front. Nice defensive help there by Ben Winter and Jacob Brown to clear the puck there as the puck was sitting just in front of the blue paint. But defensively the Sun Devils step up and clear the puck. And so Long Beach State will have to reset. And now it's Ben Winter that comes in across the line for ASU looking to make a move. He goes down. All by himself he goes down, interestingly enough. And now it's Granado in deep for ASU. There's Granado looking to make a move. Finds Winter. Now it's back to Kinsey, back at the blue line. They play tic-tac-toe. Winter and Kinsey do, but it's broken up by Long Beach State. And they're looking to go here. Here's Hong. Hong comes in across the line. 3-on-2. Sun Devils trying to make a line change. Shot on. Rebound. Good up. Puck still loose. Cleared out by Dan Kinsey. Puck was loose in front. And Dan Kinsey does a beautiful job of helping out his goaltender. And how much easier is it for a goaltender when you know you have a defense that helps you out so much in front of your net?
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely every goaltender's dream, is to be able to play out there, not have to face too many shots like Corey Franks had so far in this one, and just have defensemen who will bail you out in front of the net, poke those pucks away when they squirt loose. And so far, ASU just with an all-around team effort on both sides of the ice. Not anyone particularly dominating on offense or defense, not demanding too much from their goalie out there. Just everyone playing solid and as a unit, which I know is exactly what this coaching staff wanted to see against Long Beach State.
Morgan collided with a Long Beach State body there as Butler tries to get a shot away. Loose in front! They score! It's an own goal! As Butler got a shot away to the front of the net. And it bounces off the stick of Long Beach State player, and the Sun Devils lead it 9-0. I think Butler is probably going to get the goal there. We'll see who it's awarded to, however.
Yeah, we'll certainly wait and let you know who gets that one in the stat sheet. But again, just another team effort when it came to actually putting that puck in the net. Great puck movement going on behind the net. Eventually they work it out to the spot in front of the net. Get it out in that slot. Certainly not the hardest shot on goal they've gotten in this one. Maybe a bit of a soft one for Steven Strother. As Kuda is credited with that goal.
So Justin Butler has 3 points in this hockey game. Jason Kuda has 3 as well. So there's that top line showing up. But another thing to mention here is the amount of Sun Devils have got goals from just about every line here tonight, from Granado and Fultz, have Vriliak as well, and then the top line. So how important is it for the Sun Devils to continue getting scoring from all 4 lines? That's really something you look at for great hockey teams, is 4 lines of scoring on offense.
Yeah, depth is going to be vital for the Sun Devils out here. We've seen even in some of their earlier matchups this season that there are teams out there who can match these early Sun Devil lines. There's some teams out there with just very talented players that can go out there and play top line against top line, keep it competitive. Where the Sun Devils have to take advantage of is their depth. This ASU team recruits like most other ACHA teams aren't able to. They're able to pull recruits not just from the state of Arizona, but from all around the country, and that gives them just unbelievable depth on every line and in all their defensive pairings as well.
So Ryan Moore finds a really big shot, just misses wide. It's going to be picked up by Conzer. Throws it in deep looking for Cottonwar, but it comes all the way around, and Ryan Moore works defensively for ASU. Ryan Moore, Jamie Cottonwar finally won by number 23, Ilan Donayev. Donayev can't control it, and it's back in the Long Beach State defensive zone. It's under 8 minutes to go now in the hockey game. Arizona State with a huge 9-goal lead. Jason, Can Long Beach State come back in this one, or are they done?
It's never over till it's over, Richard. That being said, I think this one's just about done for. Long Beach State, 9 goals in 7.5 minutes is certainly possible, and that's the great thing about the game of hockey.
Andrew Hefter takes a big shot from the point, glove saved though by Strother, and we finally have a little action going on in front of the net. I haven't really seen a lot of chippiness here tonight. That was kind of the first time we've really seen it all game long.
Yeah, I mean, this ASU team has been getting into it with most of the teams they've played so far this season. Certainly, chippiness doesn't have to be a bad thing as long as everyone keeps it clean out there. A little hustle and bustle never hurt anybody too badly on the ice. But it's still good to see a clean game out there where the teams aren't going at it too badly.
Edson wins a nice puck battle in front. The Sun Devils can't do quite anything with it. As number 19, Hong, comes in across the ice here, trying to make a move. Can't quite do it. Turn away, Hong still has it. Back of the line here. Shot, big shot goes wide. Number 22, Andrew Yellen from the point took the shot there. Kept in the line by number 9, Abramson. And now it's picked up here by Charles Edson for ASU in his own zone. He looks to get it out. Abramson picks it up, looking for the slaughter. A shot on, they score! ASU couldn't get it out, and they get burned by it. Corey Frank gives up his first goal of the hockey game.
Yeah,
Taylor Abramson is going to get the goal for Long Beach State.
Frank's been able to get the job done so far in that. That one just got by him. One that I think we've seen him save earlier in this game. Not sure if it's rust from not seeing a lot of shots today. Maybe it was just one that he couldn't quite see too well. That one kind of skipped over his leg blocker there. Ended up in the net. The shutout is not going to happen. Certainly good for Long Beach State's morale to show that they can go out there and put this puck in the net.
Denive and Pohas going to get the assist. As Abramson is going to get the goal, his 5th of the season for Long Beach State. He's the 3rd leading scorer on their hockey club. Trying to find out a little bit more about it for you. As let's see here. Oh, there he is. The top of the roster. He's out of San Clemente, California. I can't remember. I don't know my ABCs, folks, because Abramson is usually at the top of a roster, and I was looking down in the Z section at the bottom. Jason Chesler helping me out there, trying to find his name.
Pretty familiar with the alphabet most of the time, Richard.
That's all that matters. We're journalism majors, and it's probably a good thing to know your alphabet.
It's true. This one kind of wraps down a little bit. I would like to point out Tim Conser, a guy out there on the ice, playing defenseman. That's what he's done for the Sun Devils all year. But you talk about these defensemen who like to get up on it on the offensive side of things. We'll slow down as this might be a breakaway here for Long Beach State. Not going to happen as they battle first at the near boards. Tim Conser is a guy who actually has so much offensive versatility out there. The ASU coaching staff has considered playing him at forward, according to Coach Leisiger. I can do pronunciations, I swear, Richard. When I spoke to him earlier this week. Conser is definitely a guy to keep your eye on. He's young out there. He's a little bit raw, but he's got the defensive skills, and he's got incredible offensive potential out there from that blue line. Something to keep your eye on as we move forward here, especially maybe even for tomorrow night's game. You might see a young guy like him getting a bit more time out there than he might usually get.
Tim Conser is a freshman out of Fulshire, Texas. The Texan making an appearance for ASU. Let's check his stats. I believe he's got on the score sheet this year. He has 2 assists, so 2 points on the season for Tim Conser. I think you're right, Jason. It'll be interesting to see a young guy like him, especially against a team like Long Beach State, if he gets a little bit more ice time. Maybe give Weissman and Kinsey a little break. It seems like they're out there just about 24/7 on the ice. We're not out there now, but so I think the bottom 4 defensemen are getting a lot of chances here this evening, given that top line of rest.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much depth at the defenseman position here for this Sun Devil D2 squad. It's definitely tough to get out there on the ice for too much time. Kenzie and Weissman are as good of a top defensive pairing as you'll find around here. But we've seen so much production from this entire unit. James Owascu, of course, being an absolute force out there defensively. Really, it'll be interesting to see moving forward, someone's minutes are going to have to go away at some point out there. There's a lot of skilled defensive play on this ASU roster.
As it's going to be Long Beach State that's going to go here. They got a breakaway. Let's see what they can do. Shot on! Nice blocker saved by Corey Frank as Zach Somaya had a chance there, but Corey Frank stops him.
And that's an example of the hesitation move not working out for a breakaway skater. We've seen it work, I think, twice for the Sun Devils earlier on in this game, where just a simple hesitation was enough to beat the goalie. That time, Frank was not selling out on the move. It looked like he might have been beaten if the skater had doubled back, gone for a backhand try, but instead it was a hesitation. Frank kept himself centered, handled it with the chest protector. Nicely done by Corey Frank.
Interesting note for the Sun Devils, as after Corey Frank gave up that last goal to Long Beach State, they have yet to shut out an opponent this year. I find that kind of interesting. And usually, they've been close a couple times, but those couple times third period miscues to give up those late goals have killed them.
I mean, it's tough to say. NAU played them very close in both games. Really the only nationally power-ranked team that they've played so far this season. Definitely would have been tough to find a shutout against the Ice Jacks. SDSU really gave them a hard time in one of the two games. Second game of that series was a bit one-sided in favor of the Sun Devils. And then that Weber State series, ASU was really definitely just trying to figure things out on a lot of levels. They had a lot of issues with penalties and discipline in general in that series. So I'm not too surprised here that they haven't shut anyone out. This Long Beach State game could have been the one for them, but I don't think anybody's beating themselves up too much over the lack of a clean sheet.
Gonna have a stoppage of play here. Gonna have a couple penalties coming up. Coincidentals, as Randall and Horowitz are going to go to the box. So I think we're going to have a little 4-on-4 action here for the next 2 minutes of this one. First penalty of the game for Long Beach State as well, interestingly enough. But Jason, you mentioned Weber State, and I found it interesting that they have kind of struggled to start the season. Last time I looked at their record, I believe they were 2-4. And for a team that last year made the national tournament, I think it's very surprising to see them struggle so much to start the season at least. But plenty of time to go, however.
Yeah, certainly time to get things figured out. I mean, I can only really comment on what we saw when they played the Sun Devils. And that was a team that just wasn't really able to capitalize on ASU's mistakes. With a breakaway here.
Kenzie and Weissman go to work here. Beautiful block by number 22, Andrew Yellen, to save a goal there. And I think Kenzie may have held onto that puck a little too long.
Yeah, I mean, Kenzie is a beautiful skater out there. Seems to have the puck control of a forward out there a lot of the time. But, might have fallen in love with his own deking ability a little bit too much there. Might have been smart to pass that one up.
Under 2 minutes to go. We have passed the 2-minute warning in this one. Big shot by Butler, goes wide. Looking for another goal from him. Already a goal scorer here this evening, back in the second period. ASU has it here. Now Tawaski takes a big shot, looking for Parker Fultz in front, but deflected out of play. And so offense is on face-off coming for ASU with just $1:40 left to go in this hockey game.
Going back to that little Weber State discussion we were having here, Richard. What I really saw was a team that had a lot of the core pieces in place. They had a couple of very strong forwards. Defense was pretty solid all around, and Ian Frank in net was an absolute star for them. But what they needed was kind of to tighten the screws a little bit, put the pieces together, kind of what ASU seems to have done, at least for this game so far. They're playing a little bit disorganized, a little bit undisciplined, much like the Sun Devils have struggled with this year. And if Weber State can turn that around, I wouldn't be surprised at all if we see the Wildcats back in that national tournament picture.
I wouldn't be surprised at all. I mean, last year I go back to the ACHA, and I believe it was Lindenwood that struggled quite a bit out of the gate last year with injuries and whatnot, and a young team. And they came back, they made the national tournament, and they made a run at a championship last year. I believe I'm not quite sure what round they made an exit, but they certainly made a run at it. So a lot of things can happen as we're only less than 10 games into this ACHA season. So we approach 1 minute to go in this hockey game.
Exactly. I mean, we're so early in the season still. anything can really happen out there, even for a team like Long Beach State that's struggled out there for the most part this season, just to the tune of 1 win so far. They certainly have some talented guys out there who can turn it around. Big physical team for the most part. Solid goalkeeping, I felt, by both Nick Juster and Steven Strother in particular. I know they certainly haven't settled things down at goalie, so you can tell by the 4 guys who have all split minutes for them. But still, there's plenty of talent out there. They can figure things out.
And Jason, we are under a minute to go in the hockey game. So, of course, as always, you know what that means. It is the Happy Minute from Oceanside, as we like to call it here on the Walter Cronkite Sports Network. Arizona State leads at 9-1, so if you're an Arizona State fan, you're certainly having a happy minute. D1 got a victory already tonight, now D2 just 20 seconds away from their 6th victory of the season. They will move to 6-1. They shot and they score here. John Randall on the backhand lane. This one puts the Sentinels in double digits. 10-1 ASU.
Randall hadn't scored a goal before he came to this game. He got one. I guess he wanted to taste a little something more. He got a second one there. Just impressive skating. May have lulled Long Beach State into a little bit of a false sense of security in that one. Wasn't a whole lot of puck movement going along. Randall just took that one himself all the way in front of the net, was able to backhand it in as Steven Struthers stick side.
Randall assisted by number 21, Mike Granado. Randall from Granado, time of the goal.
Granado's going to get an assist as well, so Granado has a couple of points here tonight. And of course, with a 10-goal score on the boards, big save there by Frank to close it out for ASU. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and that'll do it. From Oceanside, our final score: Arizona State 10. First time they've been in double digits all season. Long Beach State 1. 9-goal win for ASU. And Jason, I thought it was a very solid performance by ASU tonight, but it was kind of expected against a team like Long Beach State.
Certainly Long Beach State, not a team expected to give ASU too much of a run for your money. You're right there, Richard. But still, if you're an ASU fan out there, you have to be pleased with the whistle-to-whistle performance that the Sun Devils gave out there. They came out for 3 straight periods. They probably played their weakest period in the first, to be honest, where they kind of sat on that 3-goal lead for a while. They kept playing well, they kept playing hard, and possibly most importantly for this Sun Devil team, they kept playing disciplined out there. This is a team that, especially in the third period in these past few weeks, have really fallen victim to some sloppy penalties out there and some altogether sloppy, disorganized play. That did not happen in the third tonight for the Sun Devils. Wire to wire, they controlled this game, and that's what they have to do against teams like Long Beach State if they want to be in the national title picture.
Jason, it's time to hand out our Player of the Game award for this one. Who are you going to go with?
This is tough. I'm a little unprepared for this, Richard. So many guys making such a big impact in this one. I think I've given almost every one to a defenseman so far this year. I think I'm actually giving it to a forward this time. And you know, I think I'm going to give it to Parker Foltz here, Richard. Scoring goals when the game was a bit closer than some of the goals scored at the end. He was a 2-goal scorer tonight. He didn't want to jinx him and risk his chance at a hat trick there. Didn't quite come together for him. But for a guy sitting and trying to make that 3rd or 4th line really work his way into consistent playing time, Parker Foltz had as good of a game as he could possibly have hoped for. Those are 2 goals this coaching staff's going to remember, and 2 goals that'll probably get him some more minutes tomorrow night.
Before we go, I'm going to hand out my Tomasz Hurdle Award for hockey awesomeness. And this is going to go to John Randall, because Randall got a couple goals here tonight. And, of course, that one that closed out as well. But he gets on the board, and I think it's just a sign of things to come for this Sun Devil hockey team as they continue to get help from all 4 lines here tonight. And hopefully, as we go forth.
I also want to give an award to Corey Frank. Gave him just 1 goal, but more importantly than that, he has the Captain America shield on the back of his helmet, and I like that a lot.
I think that's how we're going to end it here tonight. So for Jason Chesler, my name is Richard Flores. Once again, our final score here from Oceanside: Arizona State 10, Long Beach State 1. Good night and good hockey, everybody.
I think my love of football just comes from the brotherhood that comes along with football, the competitiveness of it. It was a way to get away from reality, I guess, for me. I joined the military right out of high school. I was 18. Me and my best friend and one of my other teammates in high school we all decided that we were going to join the Marine Corps together. My family has a tradition of military service, so I just felt like it was my time to serve. I was stationed at Camp Pendleton, California, Gulf Battery 211, and I was maybe there less than 6 months, and I had already been deployed to Fallujah, Iraq. My first deployment, we went in as infantry unit, and my second deployment, half of us did convoy security for EOD, which is the bomb squad, and the other half shot artillery. I think more important. When we got back, I ended up playing at COD Junior College in Palm Springs, California, and I played there 1 season, and I got a call from Arizona State offering me a scholarship. It was probably one of the greatest moments of my life, you know. Just being able to get that scholarship was kind of gratification of all my hard work. Pat Tillman, Jeremy Stott. The military tradition here in Arizona State, you know, that's one big reason why I chose to come to ASU. It was just because of how embracing the community was towards veterans. Oh man, having a scholarship means everything. I mean, education is expensive, and not everybody gets to come to a big university like ASU. Just being able to come here and play football, get your school paid for something you love to do is amazing, you know.
Gentlemen, it's time. You've worked very, very hard to get to this moment, and it is now time to show who we are. We are not Tucson. This is Tempe, Arizona. Sun Devils football, gentlemen. The Pac-12, brother. It's time for us to put it on the line and get out there and show them how to tailgate for Sun Devil football. Yeah! Go Devils! Woo! Woo!
How do we rise to the challenges before us? Arizona State University.
RefWorks helped me create a bibliography in no time at all. Thanks, RefWorks!
RefWorks helped me get an A on my term paper. What a confidence booster. Thanks, RefWorks.
Once you try RefWorks, you'll never go back. I use RefWorks daily, and in just 1 week, I lost 10 pounds. Thanks, RefWorks.
Individual results may vary.
Welcome to the post-game report. I'm Carla Bombard, joined by Julian Lopez and Kennedy Collier. After the final score is 10-1 ASU lead. So after tonight, what does the Devils need to improve on for tomorrow?
I think what they did a really good job of tonight was staying out of the penalty box. It was the goal coming into the weekend against a Long Beach State team that we saw tonight. ASU is definitely better than them. So going into tomorrow, just stay out of the penalties, clean game, no fights, no game misconduct. That's what the Sun Devils need.
Okay, and Kennedy, what do you think about tonight's game?
They just need to keep doing what they did during this game. If they do that, they're obviously going to come out with a win, I think.
All right, well, what does Cal State need to improve on tomorrow since they lost tonight?
I think Long Beach State needs to come out with some offense. You know, in the first period, they had 5 shots. I think tomorrow they need to get in double digits, force some pressure on Corey Frank or Kyle Dietrich, whoever's in net, and maybe hope for some more goals. You know, I think Long Beach State does have the talent. I mean, they can compete with them, but it just depends.
I think more than offense, they need to bring defense. They allowed 10 goals tonight. They need to get their defense tighter. They were playing sloppy. It is weren't there as a group.
Very true. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching. Tune in tomorrow at 7:30 for Game 2 versus Cal State Long Beach.